competing franchises side by side.
It was so weird back then. Because, like, Nintendo and Microsoft never really, like, competed, like, made Metroid and Halo compete directly.
It was very much a fandom rivalry and not, like, you know.
Even game magazines tried to get in on it, but...
Let's be real. Halo fucking 2 and 3 kicked so much ass compared to Metroid Prime. God damn it, I'm gonna fucking die! Okay, I didn't. Halo 2 and 3, like, way better than Metroid Prime 2 and 3. And I think Metroid Prime 2 is the pinnacle of the fucking franchise. Halo 2 just blows that shit out of the water. Yes, give me the Storm Rifle.
I mean, they're, like, completely incomparable games, depends on what you're wanting.
I think just, like, as a whole, though, I think Halo 2 is a much more solid experience than Prime 2.
Keep going,
and, like,
guys.
I
I'm
fucking
taking
love Prime
notes,
2.
and I'm writing an article about this right
Oh
now.
boy, can't wait to see it on Kotaku. Check out Cortana's ass. They made her, like, absurdly sexy in this game.
Why?
I don't know. This was like right before, like, sexy ladies in games started becoming taboo in Lay West, because in the next Halo game they give Cortana, like, big bulky hologram armor so it doesn't look like she's naked anymore. Also, notice how, like, here's a cutscene where, like, Master Chief is, like, talking and shit. Fuck that noise. Master Chief's not a character, he's an empty shell. Fuck that shit.
Chief is supposed to just say, like, cool catchphrase stuff, like...
Did you do the, space pirate ship off screen, Cap?
Yeah, you want me to do the pirate ship? I can just start a new
No,
file.
you don't have to start over. I was just asking.
Yeah, I apparently did. I
wonder if this game has a randomizer.
Oh, it does.
I wonder if it's a good randomizer.
I think it's decent for as far as a fucking 3D randomizer can go. I know Prime 2 has a randomizer that a guy I watch on YouTube likes a lot.
You know, I was thinking about... What game was I was thinking about, like, should have a randomizer? Majora's Mask, like, I was thinking... before, I was like, a Majora's Mask randomizer would probably be kind of bugged. But then, like, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, actually, no, that could work. Because... like, the main things that block your path into the areas are the arrow. Is like, you need arrow for Snowhead, and you need the horse for Great Bay, and Icana, and you also need Garamask and Hookshot for Icana.
I'm glad you can still shoot shackles in the arm.
But, like, all the shit that you could theoretically get things from would be more than enough to, like, you know, have those, you know, 4 or 5 essential items and let the rest of the game open up pretty big.
I don't know. Like, I think Majora's Mask would have a similar problem to, like, most Metroid randomizers. Because I don't like Metroid randomizers. I don't like Super Metroid randomized. I don't like AM2R randomized. And I thought about it, and I know exactly why.
Well, AM2R is really fucking linear.
But, like, Super Metroid isn't, but it has the exact same problem. I'll tell you what it is. Super Metroid, well, Metroid in general, has this thing where you don't actually need that many items to, like, get around the map. Like, they're practically designed for, like, low percent runs. So all you're really looking for are Morph Ball, bombs, and then, like, super missiles. And once you have that, like, you're set. It's just a scavenger hunt from then on out. It's not like... it can't be a puzzle box.
Yeah, but Majora's Mask is Zelda. It's not like that. You still need a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but Majora's Mask is, like, different from other Zeldas in the fact that, like you said, there's only a couple of items that actually hold you back from getting places and doing things.
Okay, like yeah, if you were going for, like, you know, just bare fucking minimum and beat the game, maybe. But if you wanted to 100%, it could be really interesting.
It could, but, like...
And also,
doing
a randomizer could do shit like... you could get Epona Song anywhere. What if you got Epona Song from, I don't fucking know, one of the side quests in Clocktown? All of a sudden, you could go to Great Bay, but you can't...
And do what?
You could fucking...
What can you do at Great Bay without Hookshot or Zora Mask?
Maybe the transformation mask shouldn't be randomized. I mean, that would be a problem. That is true.
Yeah, I just think Majora's Mask kind of hit the same like Metroid stopping block, where you're just looking for a couple specific things, and then from there it's just like, I can check everything. There's nothing really gating me anymore.
Transformation masks are the big one. So yeah, maybe those shouldn't be randomized, or like maybe they should do like maybe the randomizer would like just always start you with the masks. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a fucking game designer. I'm just like speculating, but I think it would be interesting to have a means of like a Majora's Mask playthrough where it would involve like doing the areas out of order because of the way the game sets you up.
Yeah, but I just unfortunately think it wouldn't like work well, because to beat the other areas you need the bow, and if you have the bow, then you can just do Windfall or Woodfall whenever the fuck you want.
I'm not a game designer, but I think making all your enemies the same gray color as this giant gray bridge I'm on is a bad idea.
Well, no, Milky, because you would also need the keys. You would also
yeah, Key Sanity might shake it up.
You would need the keys, and you'd also need the song. You'd need the Sonata of Awakening. And you'd also still need to rescue Granny, so you'd still need to be able to find a fucking well, not Granny, fucking, you know what I mean. One of the fucking Twin River witches. You need to wake her up with a red potion.
Oh no, give me the rocket launcher.
Probably want to need to actually wake Granny up.
You
do. There's a lot of things in that game that'll kill the big Octo without.
No, there is one thing: the bow.
Like Zora boomerangs will also do it. I think.
Will they?
Bombs might. I'm pretty damn sure Zora boomerangs will.
Well, there you go. Maybe that could be an interesting like twist on things. Like maybe the randomizer would need you to go to Woodfall, but it would give you like the fucking.
Oh, this rocket launcher sucks.
Yeah, I saw those miss a lot.
Like straight up, this guy jukes too hard. Why did I? Okay, shotgun. What else do I have? This is ass. Holy fuck. Who thought this was a good idea? Obviously I was supposed to use the rocket launcher to kill this guy, but the rocket launcher fucking sucks and this guy has fucking methamphetamine moves. How am I supposed to use the rocket launcher on him? Like, watch him jerk around when I fucking shoot him.
Is there like no alt fire where he like fucking... where the rockets can home in or something?
The rockets can home in, but this guy's just on fucking meth, and they can't turn faster than he can. Get over here, bitch. Oh, this shotgun is
shooting at another player who's played a lot of PvP.
But anyway, I do agree that like Termina as a whole doesn't have like the same puzzle box element as Ocarina's Hyrule, because there isn't a whole lot you can see without, you know, at least something. Whereas, you know, Hyrule, you know, just like all this shit you can go do. You can go fishing, you can fuck around with scrubs.
I think in the end, Majora's Mask would be a much weaker randomizer than Link to the Past, Ocarina,
piece
and
of
Wind
shit.
Waker.
Now he's shooting at me. There's a fucking another one. Fuck this. Just getting the fuck out of here. Can't shoot me if I'm moving.
Wind Waker's also got a really good randomizer.
Yeah.
All right. It's really bad they fucked up the shotgun.
I haven't played Wind Waker randomizer, but I know of it, and it's good.
But I guess something to consider is, like, would they count, like, the trash items in a Majora's Mask rando?
Yes, because all randomizers count trash items. Why would that one just not?
Because Majora's trash items reset when you go back in time.
That is a good point.
And also, a lot of them are just in, like, weird places, but... Well, actually, no. Maybe that could work. Like, if it's the item itself and not the location that resets.
Oh yeah, that is how it worked. Because like, there's like important items in Majora's Mask you can go like get again on a another cycle, but it's just like a bloopy or some shit. So I bet that's how it would work. I bet all the checks would reset on cycle restart.
Imagine like,
be, crash.
being completely out of fucking ideas and like, what the fuck do I do? And you have to go.
Yeah, that would suck.
You have to go fight the fucking P-hat. Go fight the fucking P-hat for your fire arrows, asshole.
Majora's Mask rando would be really hard to play without like taking notes.
See, I guess maybe that would be the appeal, perhaps.
Bomber's Notebook would help to an extent, but then there's like a lot of like miscellaneous chests and shit that you want to be able to tell at a glance that you've done.
These fucking banshees realize when they're being locked onto, and they fucking jank around. They know. The AI straight up fucking cheats. Like, I got one of them with the rocket launcher, but now I need to get this asshole. Who the fuck said that?
Who the fuck said that? Who's the slimy communist living cocksucker who just signed his own death warrant?
I wish I was Arlie Emery. If I was Arlie Emery right now, the Covenant would not even, like, resist. They would, like, fucking submit rather than face my fucking fury. God, just fucking... Oh, I hate this. Where's that fucking machine gun at? This is truly horrendous. That's a shotgun. I will take the shotgun.
What difficulty level are you playing on?
Normal? And this guy's moving like he's on fucking crack! I can't hit him! This game's fucking awful. I think I killed Milky. God damn it. I need a fucking gun now.
Oh, poor man.
7 shots.
There's such a juxtaposition between the streams. Cap's playing a really comfy classic, and Manthony's like got his eyes in the sun trying to shoot a fucking banshee that he can't hit.
Holy shit, I disabled it! Oh, that doesn't, like, hurt it, though. No, you can Jake away from it!
Oh,
Get the fuck over here. I want it. I want it. Let me board! No! Oh my god. Is he dead? Did he die down there? No! I hate this! Halo 4 is a mistake. That's got ammo.
I'm gonna go get some ice cream.
Fucking Christ. How do you fuck up Halo this bad? Is there another fucking plasma pistol around here?
Is it like, I guess, if you had to compare it to another shooter, what would you compare it to?
Fucking nothing, because nothing has been this bad before in the history of anything. Like, what? I don't know of any other game where the enemy just straight up speed hacks to get away from you. Okay, assault rifle. Christ. And it used to be like if you shot at a banshee enough, right? The elite inside would die. You know that fucking shit. This elite is not fucking going down, no matter how much punishment I fucking give him. He's not giving me a fucking break. Like, how do you deal with elites? How do you deal with banshees in Halo? You get the rocket launcher and lock the fuck on. When these guys can fucking out-juke your goddamn lock-on. That shit don't work no more.
Like, is there no obvious alternate strategy?
So far, the obvious alternate strategy is use the fucking goddamn plasma pistol to like, the charge shot will disable him for a second, but that doesn't hurt him. That just drops him to the ground, and like...
So you still gotta, like, pull out your rocket or whatever.
I still gotta pull out my rocket, and he's back in the air by that time. And he can juke the homing plasma pistol shots. And I can't just hold a charge forever, because that fucking just wastes the battery in this game.
Wait, the battery depletes as long as it's charging?
Yes.
So you can't just, like, fully charge it and then hold it?
This game is a fucking travesty, Captain. Alright,
Like,
fuck this.
was the plasma pistol ever, like, a balance problem before?
Not really! Because, like,
Like,
yeah, cool, the
it's-
charge shot was, like, powerful, but, like, you know, it
didn't
wouldn't
get
kill
that-
you.
It doesn't give you that many shots either. I don't see why they need to make it, like, fucking drain constantly.
God, just fucking recharge. Give me that heavy weapon sound. Eat a grenade, assholes. Holy Christ. And that Banshee's still out there. He's looking for me. Now, I know there's a big, beefy elite somewhere. There he is. There's that big, beefy motherfucker. With a fucking plasma grenade launcher. Eat fucking shit, asshole. Give me a fucking checkpoint. Holy shit, that was miserable. That was the worst fucking Halo-ing I've ever experienced. This gun's cool, though.
What gun is it?
It's called the concussion rifle. It's basically like just a fucking direct impact plasma grenade launcher. Whoa, the ghost is really slippery. And its plasma shots sound like shit. Sounds like a fucking bullet. Like, Halo's had some, like, pretty consistent sound design from, like, you know, 1 to Reach. And fucking... for them to just throw all that out the window is like, why?
It'd be like if Mario, like, suddenly changed the one-up sound or something.
If Mario jumped and he went, "Huh!"
Instead of Yahoo! Or what?
Oh, come on, I just want to run him over. Thank you. So, in case you were wondering, Cap, Halo 4 is fucking bad. Don't play it. It's like the kind of bad where it's like Metroid Other M, where it's polished, but like all of the decisions are like, well, why the fuck would you do that? Why the fuck did you make the game that way?
I don't even know if I'd call Other M polished.
What's unpolished about Other M?
Fucking gameplay.
I mean, it's as polished as it can be while trying to be that kind of game on a fucking Wii remote. Like, they did what they could.
I guess. You know what, you're right, actually, yeah.
Okay, give me that fucking gun. I need another gun. The ammo consumption in this game is ridiculous. You run out of ammo so fast, and you can't, like, ever fucking find any. Oh god, you move so slow when you're holding a turret. Oh.
Is the gravity hammer still cool?
I haven't found one yet. I know there's no brutes in this game, so I might not fucking get it.
That would be a fucking shame. I love that fucking thing. That was the most fun of our little Reach playthrough, was just grabbing gravity hammers and just bonking the fuck out of guys with one hit.
Mm-hmm.
Completely, like, enabling my reckless gameplay habits. The same shit that I do when I fucking play Berserker and goddamn, Killing Floor. Ow.
Uh-oh. He just pulled out a sword. I need to kill him before he gets too close to me. Okay, he's dead. Alright, enough of this turret. It's almost empty. And I haven't found a fucking plasma rifle in this game yet. They have a fucking shitty plasma SMG that sounds like bullets called the Storm Rifle, and I hate it. It's awful. Hey, that elite actually jumped away from a grenade. That's new. I will say they made the needler kind of cool because the needles fly a lot faster, so it's much more useful at range. Hey, hold on a second. All right, look at my stream right now.
Okay, hold on. Classy, man.
That sucked. Just fucking have the sniper right around the goddamn corner, and I have no fucking ammo.
I liked how the part where you dropped all your shields in one shot.
That's par for the course for beam snipers. They've always sucked.
Oh yeah, but you know, because it's around the corner.
Like Halo 2 on Legendary is like legendarily like just not possible because of all the fucking beam snipers in the Delta Halo level.
And yet people have done it.
It is. It's actually possible. It's just fucking okay. Quit moving, asshole. Oh, the beam sniper doesn't kill minor elites in one hit anymore? What a fucking travesty. Someone's shooting at me through a wall really hard. Like, absurdly hard. Oh, they're fighting each other. Well, I'll take advantage of that. Yes, give me the carbine.
What a dude ripoff.
Are the Sentinels my buddies in this game? I don't fucking know. Oh, I pissed off the hunter! God damn it.
Nice.
Oh, that hurt. What's that?
Are you going for an all scans playthrough, Cap?
I always do.
It's the only way to play.
Hopefully you don't miss any of the one times.
That ice streak bat.
There's more than just that. Like the ice streak bat's just the most infamous.
Well,
I remember when I was little, I read about the ice streak bat online, and it pissed me off. Oh God! Pissed.
Oh yeah, fog my camera up.
Come on, asshole. Take a swing. Wow. Are you like deep throating your mic or there or something, Cap?
Forgot to mute it.
This doesn't look like Halo. This looks like I'm in Tron Legacy. This music sucks. I hate this fucking game.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mute my mic before I stuck pizza in my face.
Big elevator. Oh good, I didn't even need to hit the button. I'm sure there's lots of pretty visuals around. Oh no, it's just boring gray steel. cutscene. You know, that one thing Halo is famous for, mid-level cutscenes. It's epic storytelling and it's emotional characters.
Why would you ever pick up a book when you can just play Halo?
Because it's a Halo book, bro. You know what? I think that might have been part of the problem, really. Is that Halo took off so big. And,
Oh, with a big expanded universe.
People got so into it that, like, they decided, like, you know what? We should put that stuff in the game. And it's like, no. That stuff's cool because it's not in the game.
So any of that shit that happens in the book, or happens in the game,
Happened in the book.
It's like, imagine how much worse Halo 1 would be if it, like, fucking wasted your time, like, telling you all of John 117's fucking backstory. Like, in the game.
Here's the thing, is, like, I don't care about John 117 as a fucking person. I care about him as a giant green suit of armor that I can punch aliens in the face with. So, like, with Halo 4, like, trying to, like, have, like, emotional drama between him and Cortana, I'm just like, fucking snore! Hey, look, it's the new enemies for this game, who I've heard are really unfun to fight.
The Forerunners?
Yup.
But, like, assume even you did give a shit about fucking Master Chief's backstory. You know, that's not what people enjoyed about the first game. They liked reading about Master Chief's backstory, if they enjoyed reading about it. Because it was, like, a supplementary thing to the game. It's like you played the game, you liked Chief, and then you could read about it.
I'm gonna walk as fast as I can through this section where Cortana's talking. Hopefully I'm gonna break the scripting at some point. And see, you see that thing right there? Where, like, you have a button prompt and Master Chief, like, in first person, like, presses the button? Fuck that shit! Halo ain't about that.
But Metroid did it.
I think a lot of ex-retro guys did work on this game, and it's like, damn guys, you've fallen far. At least Cortana has, like, amazing tits in this game.
Anthony's priorities are in order.
Listen to this fucking sci-fi talking. Why am I not punching an alien in the fucking face? Great, I'm glad I pressed a button just to have a cutscene play and then nothing happened.
To be fair, you weren't punching aliens in the face during the gameplay either, because they were just juking away from you in a fucking banshee.
Oh, this game sucks. I don't care how fucking... I'm not gonna fight these things if I don't have to. I'm just gonna run past them. Well, don't go down into the lava pit.
You know, it's funny, because it's like, yeah, it's apparently trying to do all this immersive shit. I guess it'd be the same thing as, like, what if Metroid Prime just became a straight-up first-person shooter with, like, no exploration, you know?
Metroid Prime 3.
No, Prime 3 still has lots of exploration. Fuck off. I know you're just shitposting, but fuck off.
What if... Okay, guys, get this one. What if Metroid had a game where it went all into the backstory of Adam fucking Malkovich and had Samus talk to him a lot and get their relationship issues out of the way, like talk all about how he's a father figure to her.
I didn't even have to press F to melee enemy at that point. It just did that. There is, at the beginning of the game, a press E to kill elite moment. Like, it straight up says that. Are you guys just teleporting for fun, or do I have to actually shoot you?
Move right stick to crush Megatron.
Oh, you have to, there's also, like, a press right stick to fucking, like, climb up a wall. There's, like, an extended wall climb quick time event in the beginning of the game. Like, because fucking, why? Okay, I have no idea what these enemies are about. Why do I have a pistol all of a sudden? Where'd my fucking Covenant Carbine go?
I mean, did you change level? That's pretty normal, Halo.
It didn't have like a end of level loading screen. It was just cutscenes.
Oh.
I assumed I was in the same level. Christ. These guys are crazy. The Forerunner dogs aren't too bad, but I'm definitely not digging whatever this floaty asshole is. I need guns, I need ammo. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's floating. This is a gun. I don't know what this does. I can charge it. Oh, I can't charge it forever. Okay, that works.
Meanwhile, Captain's flamethrowering a hive of fucking wasps.
Light rifle? Oh, it's just the fucking battle rifle, but it goes pew pew. Oh, when you zoom in, it becomes like a fucking big bullet sniper rifle. Okay. Okay, this is actually cool. Milky, look at this cool shit.
Yeah, man.
Look at my ammo count when I zoom in and zoom out. That's actually a really neat way to do that. Too bad it's just the fucking battle rifle from Halo 2. I probably should have got another pistol instead of this one, because I don't think I'm going to find ammo for this anywhere.
Cap, this fight would be over so much quicker if you'd stop bothering with the flamethrower thing and just climb up there and eat the fucking nest.
Eat it.
Just grab it and shove it in your mouth and start chewing it while wasps are crawling out of your fucking nose holes.
Samus is part bird. She'd eat wasps, probably.
I've seen a video where a guy does like exactly that. It's like some like Chad macho like dad. He's got a camera and he's like, you see that? And it's a big wasp nest. And he's like, I'm gonna get rid of those fucking wasps. He walks up and he just rips the wasp nest down with his hand and just starts like eating it.
Oh my god.
And the wasps are swarming him, but they can't do shit because he's a fucking crazy southern person.
Yeah, the Forerunner aren't fun to fight.
Why not?
They're all long-range assholes, every single one of them. And they all just run away and shoot you. And I'm out of fucking ammo, and I only have 4 pistol bullets because this game's ammo count fucking sucks. I need a gun. Weapons empty. Scavenge new weapons on the battlefield. Fucking where?
Go punch a Forerunner.
That's a little difficult because they like keep away.
I'm fucking running away from a pack of angry robot dogs that are punching my asshole with bullets.
Oh, I should have scanned that one. There's another one.
Oh, cool! It checkpointed me with literally no fucking ammo. Give me the fucking gun! Ah! Yeah, checkpointed. No ammo. Thanks. Gimme. I don't know what this thing is, and it's fucking got me in a... Oh!
You are fucked.
Oh, Jesus. I flew like a mile. This game is legitimately bad. See, okay, I picked up the gun for the first time, and it gave me this stupid giant animation I couldn't skip of him, like, assembling the gun. And now, after I die and I haven't picked up the gun for this time, I can just shoot immediately. And this gun actually has a lot of fucking ammo. And it reloads fast. Holy shit, this gun rocks. Doesn't zoom in, though. Teleporting bitch.
I will say, as nostalgic as I am for this classic Prime scan visor, I really like the one in Corruption the most, where you can just flick it around and boop boop boop, like a scouter.
Holy Christ.
Anthony's about to die again.
Holy Christ.
Who's died more so far, Anthony or you fighting Sigma?
Definitely me fighting Sigma because I died like at least 15 times. I've only seen Anthony bite at like 4.
Why are there assholes over here? Okay, let's see how fucking Covenant Grenade works, or Forerunner Grenade. Well, that sucks. Give me the fucking heavy weapons guy. Christ.
I love how you're saying that about your shield now. Give me the heavy weapons guy.
It is like, I don't know if you like peeked in to hear it.
I
Kat,
did.
It literally is.
Yeah, teleport away, you fucking piece of shit. Get and he has iframes after he teleports. All those bullets just went straight through him.
Great teleport.
Okay, yeah, fucking pick up the light rifle. Not that shitty fucking Covenant Forerunner, whatever the fuck pistol. What's this? That's just the pistol, I think.
You'd think Forerunner guns would be like super awesome.
You think they would be just like a laser that melts shit? Like the fucking Sentinel beam from Halo 2 that was way better than any of this fucking stupid shit? Like this light rifle is literally just the fucking battle rifle from Halo 2, but worse.
Damn it. Hey, super tries.
That was the
I'm not sure
worst
if that's
fucking
possible.
combat. That was the worst combat encounter I've ever seen in a Halo game.
And considering the last one before this was the Banshee.
Okay, maybe the Banshee is also just as bad, but like these Forerunner assholes are like not fun. They're not pleasant. Like the Covenant, when you fight the Covenant, they're fun. These guys aren't. These guys all have like, God, they keep spawning in. These guys all have precision weapons, and they all stay as far away as possible.
Are you sure what you're trying to do is possible, Cat? Because I don't think it is.
I don't remember, but I'm just.
I think it's just a little bit too high.
I almost got up there, but then I rolled off. But I don't know like how feasible that maintaining that would have been. So yeah, I don't know.
Also, why the fuck are the Forerunner fighting me? Like, they're supposed to be cool with humanity. Like, they treat humanity as their successors.
You are not a human, but a god.
Get that
He's
drone,
a man,
bitch.
not a god. He's a man, not a god.
Alright, asshole, you don't have a fucking drone to give you shields anymore. I don't know what this fucking heavy Forerunner machine gun is called, but I like it. This is probably the best new gun so far. Forerunner shotgun. Alright, we'll see how this goes.
Forerunner, more like foreskin.
I should get rid of this.
I have a confession to make.
Confession time.
I don't think I've ever 100%ed any of the Prime games.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I tried. I tried to do 1 and 2 for sure. But like, when I was playing these games like a lot, I didn't actually have internet in the computer.
I mean, I did, but I never looked that shit up. I figured it out on my own.
Yeah, you pussy.
Yeah, I couldn't find stuff on my own.
Oh, this is just lore. Fuck the lore. Skip the lore. I
So,
I
yeah.
do not give a shit about post Halo 3 lore.
I've only been able to get like
Well-
95% in these games. And no more.
Watch me play, bro.
It's also been so long, I wouldn't even be able to tell what I missed.
I'm sure I'm
Prime-
gonna trigger something in view that's gonna make you go, "What the fuck? There's an item there."
Prime 1 is fairly easy to 100%.
I don't think I will, simply because like I've watched 100% speedruns of this, so like I know where all the items are now, and I have no memory which ones I like missed before.
Yeah, well, you're still stupid.
Oh god! Oh! Man, the Forerunner wouldn't be so bad if they all didn't have fucking sniper rifles. This is horrendous. Ah! Okay, I should try out that Forerunner shotgun.
Isn't there supposed to be a guy called Arby following you around? Or was
Yeah,
it
you know, where the fuck's Arby at, you know?
Who the fuck is Arby?
The Arbiter.
Oh. Oh.
Arby the Chief. He was with you throughout pretty much all of Halo 3. I need to get rid of these dogs. Wow,
Isn't
this
the
shotgun.
like the de facto leader of Covenant forces now?
Yeah,
So why are you fighting Covenant if Arby, your bro, is like their
I
leader?
don't know. I think these are like Prophet Loyalist Covenant and not like following Arby.
How dare they defy the will of Keith, David?
God, there's dogs everywhere.
Do the dogs teleport, or are there just this many of them?
There's just this many of them. I need heavy weapons, guy, please. I don't know what that is, but I'm destroying it because the game's telling me to.
Tia walked to my room, took a big old fucking dump, and left.
Good job, Tia. Proud of you.
That's what she thinks of you being such a pussy about Sigma.
What did I do with Sigma that was so bad?
God damn it, I'm running out of ammo for this awesome gun.
Pull out the rolling shield like a bitch.
I was trying to like get intel and like get. I was learning.
Learning like a bitch.
Fuck you.
Okay, assuming the game doesn't just keep spawning dogs on me, I could probably take this a little slow now. I want to get rid of that drone asshole.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is an armor ability, but like I can't shoot while it's going, so that sucks. Oh, that's fucking awful. You charge up the fucking pistol and it turns it into a shotgun with a fucking max range.
What, like the regular pistol?
The Forerunner pistol. Okay, forward a shotgun has its uses. It's got bouncy shots. But I still don't like it.
You need heavy weapons like now.
I need any weapons! Look how little ammo I have.
Anthony's not having a great time. You're already at Flagra?
Yeah.
Shit,
Flagra's pretty early on.
This game's shorter than I knew.
Yes, give me another suppressor. Okay, so the suppressor is a really good gun. I like the suppressor a lot. That's the worst fucking video game grenade I've ever seen.
Worse than the Star Fox assault grenade, because that was pretty bad.
Okay, it's also about that tier, honestly. It's about as ineffective And at least the Star Fox assault grenade, like, for as wimpy as it is, has a really big explosion, like, it looks big, even if it isn't. This is just literally just a red bubble, and things have to walk into the bubble to get hurt.
I don't recall the Star Fox assault grenade whatsoever.
It bounces like a fucking rubber ball, and it sucks. One day, I'm gonna do a long play of Star Fox Adventure, Star Fox Assault, and annotate it with, like, my bitching.
Okay, fuck these guys, fuck these guys, fuck these guys. Objective.
Ideally, while on a call with you guys, so I can have, like, things to say and bounce off of.
You know it's just gonna be fucking Yoda jokes with Wendy.
Yeah, but at least it'll be Yoda jokes with Wendy while also telling people why these games that people unreasonably seem to adore fucking blow ass. Like, GameCube Star Fox fans are like some of the most delusional fucking overprotective video game fanboys I've ever fucking seen. And I'm not even saying that as someone who dislikes the games, even though I do. It's just, they get real fucking mad when you criticize this shit.
I like Star Fox Assault because crystal bag titties.
I think that it's been topped by now. There's some people in some servers I'm in that I just can't fucking stand, because if you say anything bad about something they like, they get like real like standoffish about it.
Oh yeah, like those kind of people always exist, but like Star Fox Adventures and Star Fox Assault as entire games have like this whole cult of personality about them. It's weird. It's really fucking weird.
Okay, but that multiplayer though.
It wasn't good, but it was fun.
It was fucking great for like pizza, Dorito, Mountain Dew parties.
Yeah. But see, that's not what people fucking like Star Fox Assault for. They just think it's a genuinely superior follow-up to Star Fox 64. And I'm like, motherfucker.
You know what makes Star Fox 64 good?
Lots of things, none of which...
Branching paths, fucking scoring system, bosses that don't suck.
Controls that are good and responsive.
Oh, Anthony! Oh.
I just tried to... Do you see that objective complete too?
Objective complete.
Did Anthony have a fucking D-Rex moment?
So, I did this big fucking thing where Master Chief has a canned animation where he moves a cylinder around to complete the objective, and as soon as it was over, I walked forward because I thought, you know, I could keep continuing progress. I walked into a giant pit and died, and as I died, objective complete came on screen.
So yes, you had a D-Rex moment.
I don't know what that means.
What happened to Milky?
He didn't soft lock the game and have to load a state, so it wasn't quite the same.
But yeah, it's just fucking weird, man.
I wish I had some fucking human guns. I wish I had a human shotgun.
I wish I want to be caught using this shit.
I know, right? I'm gonna let the Forerunner and the Covenant fight this shit out. Maybe. One of them already sees me.
Is this the kind of infighting where it only works until they see you?
I'm thinking it is. I'm gonna just walk through this. Bye, assholes. Oh, that's a dead end.
But yeah, your rant about Star Fox GameCube fans reminds me of this dude in another server who really fucking loves Nintendo and everything they do, even if they're shitting directly in his mouth.
I don't know where I'm going. I think all the Covenant are dead, because now all the Forerunner want my dick.
Really, it's Star Fox Assault fans who are like that more than anything. Star Fox Adventure fans these days tend to be resigned to the, yeah, it wasn't great, but I still like it camp, but they'll still call it, like, It was an okay adventure game. To which I still get mad because, like, no, by no metric is it even an okay adventure game. Unless your metric of like okay adventure games is like literal baby town games.
Could Miyamoto really be wrong? Has Miyamoto ever, like, shat out a turd that sucked?
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking Wii Music.
He hasn't. Okay.
I
It's still
see what
sold
you're
well.
doing.
It's
I
still
see
sold
what you're
well.
doing. You're being that guy, the guy you were just talking about in the server who likes things from Nintendo no matter what.
Yeah. Worse still is he's a moderator, so every time that like I get pissed off at him, he kind of thinks he's like got innately the high ground on me just because he's got a green name. It's like, fuck you. I'm smarter than you. Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm the Hollow Knight guy, bitch.
this bitch can't be serious. This bitch must not know who the fuck I am. I'm the Hollow Knight guy, bitch. I'll hit you with your own bug.
Nothing is more pathetic and insecure to pull out the "Do you know who I am?" line.
I know there's some shit I missed. Get it.
Next time I argue with him, I should be like, "I'm in the Terraria credits."
Okay, so I finally cleared this giant, massive, empty fucking arena of enemies. Where the fuck do I go? It's just a big empty circle. It's like the world's worst fucking multiplayer map that they repurposed for the campaign.
No, so like Star Fox Assault.
Basically. Like the Soria map, or, Corneria. Corneria's real rough. Oh,
Or
what is this thing? How do I kill it?
Aperoid Homeworld.
Aperoid Homeworld's fucking real bad.
I remember liking Aperoid Homeworld.
It's
like,
a good
No,
multiplayer map
God,
because
no.
it's big and cool.
It's not good in the campaign, though. Holy shit, that mission's a fucking chore.
Yeah.
Finally, give me a ghost. Give me this
It's
fucking...
been so long that I don't even remember like anything about.
Alright, next time I stream, I'm gonna get some good hours.
Like, I couldn't even tell you what the boss of the Aperoid Homeworld is.
It doesn't have one.
Oh, that'd explain it.
Give me this patented fucking Halo vehicle section. Where do I go? Where do I fucking
Like,
go?
that's actually a thing, you know? Is that most levels of Star Fox Assault don't have a boss.
No, I just went in a big circle.
Level 1 has Andrew, and then it has the butterfly. Level 2 has the big spider thing. Level 3... Okay, yeah, I guess it's got, like, the corrupted machinery.
I don't even remember like.
The Fachina boss? That one's awful. That one's real bad.
Like, it's barely a boss, because you have to just wait for it to open up and shoot a Nova Bomb into it, and if you fire 3 Nova Bombs at once, it instantly dies.
Yup, I remember that.
Because it has, like, no iframes, no damage cooldown.
I think the reason people like Star Fox Assault so much is, like, the production values of, like, the campaign and the cutscenes and stuff, and they're like, yeah, epic space furry story, I identify and also masturbate to Crystal.
That's exactly why. That is literally it. Like, they think it's Mass Effect, but it's not.
Fucking, hi, I'm a pig and my name's Pigma.
They think it's Mass Effect, but really it's just Mass Erect.
Basically.
Man, this arena that they just recycled from earlier in the level, but now it's filled with Covenant. Man, this is game design.
Because, like, yeah, all the, like, the praise I see for Star Fox Assault, it's always shit like, well, it wasn't afraid to get darker, wasn't afraid to, like, you know, kill characters and shit. It's like, well, first of all, yeah, it was, because they just undid, like, all the deaths, and 2, like, just because they did that doesn't mean it's good. That's not an objective value.
God, this Banshee's here. I need to get the fuck out. Holy shit. God damn it. There's a lot of Banshees.
I'm gonna be fucking real with you, Anthony. Watching you play fucking Samus, watching you play this game makes me feel like I should be playing something my own, just because I feel like I'm wasting my fucking time watching you drive a Banshee around the recycled map.
Right? Like, not like Milky's not exaggerating. That's straight up. They just recycled the arena.
It's funny, like, watching Cat play Metroid Prime and talking about the Star Fox games makes me realize I remember almost fucking nothing of my time with the GameCube.
I don't understand how. GameCube is probably my favorite console generation.
Like, I know Metroid Prime, but, like, there's a couple of rooms you pass through, and I was like, oh yeah, this is here.
Maybe
And,
I
like,
just really played this game autistically, like, to an obsessive amount.
Yeah, I really liked the Prime games, but I didn't, like, go as hard on them as I did, like, Zero Mission and stuff.
You should. They're great.
Like I said, I never 100%ed these games. I haven't had more than, like, 2 playthroughs of each.
These are games I hold in the same regard as Ocarina of Time, so, yeah.
I don't really hold Ocarina in that much regard.
Don't fucking bullshit me, Milky.
I love Ocarina, but I think it's a pretty ho-hum game.
Don't bullshit me,
I
Milky.
respect Ocarina a lot. It did a lot of cool things, and it was very much...
Milky, after all the randomized adventures we've gone through, don't fucking bullshit me on this, you piece of shit.
Okay. I was just having this conversation with somebody in the server I was talking about. They were, like, shitting on Ocarina because they can't stand it. I'm like, dude, play the randomizer. It's 100% a fucking better game. Because vanilla Ocarina, I don't really like all that much. I think it's not very well paced. I think it's boring. It has combat that barely knows that it's even combat. Like, it's like every 3D like adventure game has Ocarina's DNA in it. But like...
Oh, I definitely agree, like, Ocarina being the forerunner is a little weak on, like, the details, but Ocarina is very much a game that is greater as a whole than
I think Ocarina is still pretty good, because, like, when you play, like, some of its, like, later, but still same-gen contemporaries, like fucking Soul Reaver, you're like, oh, yeah, that's how you can fuck this up.
It's kind of amazing how hard people fuck 3D action-adventure games up, and how Ocarina just doesn't fuck it up at all, like, ever. Like, the worst you get, like, the worst you get out of Ocarina is, like, okay, it's a little easy, I guess, but, like...
See, this is why I need to play Gex again, so I, like...
Yeah, you need to get that fucking perspective. Play Soul Reaver, play Gex. You'll
like,
see
and
the
Soul
shit.
Reaver's a good game, unlike Gex!
Gex was a lot of my childhood. Like, I played Gex almost as much as Super Mario 64.
Why am I just in this room? How do I fucking get out of here?
But either way, like, I do agree that, you know, Ocarina's got a lot of weaknesses because it was, like, one of the first of its kind.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a game that its strength lies in the whole package. Just how well the game world is designed, connected.
Ocarina of Time's great. Milky, you're wrong. You're just butthurt because you don't like
As
old
somebody
games.
who's run a lot of randomizers, that is not a very well-connected world. Like, yeah, Goron City to the forest, that's a good connection, but every time I want to go to the lake or Gerudo Valley, I just groan.
That's because the randomizer breaks the fucking pace, you dumbass!
Here's the thing, though.
Milky, you're wrong.
I
Just shut
love
your
the
mouth.
randomizer.
Shut your mouth,
Randomizer
Milky.
is so fucking cool.
I love randomizer too.
I will fly to Kentucky and take a shit inside the top tank of your toilet.
Kentucky.
Whatever bumfuck state you live in.
I'm in
He will
shitty flyover state.
He will shit in every toilet.
If you want your
In the
turds to land
American-
in my mouth, Anthony, you gotta go to Indiana, okay?
Indiana. I will fly to Indiana and take a shit inside your fucking top tank of your toilet.
But yeah, there's a friend in this server. He's not having a good time with Ocarina because he thinks it's like really linear and bare bones, and I agree with him. I think
Linear?
Ocarina
How
is
is-
bare bones.
Ocarina's only linear if you stick to the critical path like a brain dead fucking moron and don't, like, play the game at, like, how you want. If he's like an idiot who, like, if he's using like a fucking walkthrough or something, it's just going like, well, I need to go here and do exactly this, and isn't just like taking in the moment. It's like fucking NES Zelda. NES Zelda is not just the dungeons. If you just play NES Zelda for the dungeons and like don't create for yourself an enjoyable experience where you're like playing in the game world and create memories, you know, of just doing stuff, yeah, you're gonna be disappointed because you're not taking the game is more than just the parts of it. That's
But
why
at
I
the
like.
same time, it's not 1991 anymore, and linear doesn't like it. Just because you could do Fire Temple right before Forest Temple, even though you got to do them both right after each other anyway. Like that's not non-linearity. That's just a slight deviation.
That is literally non-linearity, and also you can also do Water Temple.
Hey, check it out. It's the Forerunner. They're actually just monkeys the whole time.
Monkey.
Look at him. He's gonna show his face in real dramatic in a second.
So the
He's-
Forerunners are.
NES Zelda though is like true non-linear. Like very few games.
Well, yeah, but like Zelda Ocarina has still got a lot of. Ocarina has one critical path, but it still doesn't force you on that path. That's what I'm getting at.
I think it does. I think
Milky.
you're
No,
kinda
it
wrong.
doesn't.
No,
When you
no,
go to
no,
Hyrule
no,
Field,
shush.
you can literally go to like 4 different places. They're all wrong places, but the fact it lets you do that is what's important. It doesn't need to let you do anything important for it to be important. What matters is that it lets you have that freedom. If you want to go see...
Metroid Prime isn't linear because you have to fight Flagra to unpoison the water. Haha.
You know, just
I mean-
because you see the ranch, if you want to go to the ranch and not go to Castletown like the game told you to, you can. In a linear game, you wouldn't be able to do that. The game would just put
You would go into the part and it would be like, no, Link, turn around. You have to go to the castle, and it wouldn't let you into the ranch. It would turn you around, and this monkey guy
My
would,
very
would-
first Ocarina playthrough, I went to the lake first because I didn't even know where Castletown was, and
But,
I just
like,
thought it was really, because like,
Calm
oh,
your
look at
rant
this.
down, Cap. I just want to tell you something.
I want to tell you you're wrong and you're full of shit
But I
because you're
just wanted to point out that yes, you can go to the lake before that. But what do you do at the lake besides
doesn't-
look at the
what-
water?
He literally just explained that doesn't fucking matter. It's the fact that you can do it. Listen to him, you fucking idiot. Holy shit.
Yes, my point is that is the fact that you can. That is what matters. And if all you're looking at when you evaluate Ocarina or Zelda 1 is that that's where you need to go, you know, you're missing out. Again, the game, playing the game, the experience of the game isn't just the puzzle solving and the dungeon crawling. It's the stuff you do in between. The space between matters with adventure games. And Ocarina has the space between down to a goddamn magic. Like not even a science,
I think
but
that
a
like
magic.
even other like Zelda games do it way better.
Oh,
like,
definitely, I
Wind
do.
Waker.
Hey, Gate,
Majora's
no, here's the fucking
Mask.
thing. Those games came out later. They're built on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah, like I do agree. Wind Waker probably has an even better space between. You saw me streaming Wind Waker and being all like, you know what? Instead
Yeah,
of going what I
Wind
want to
Waker's
do, I'm gonna
good.
sail my
Wind Waker
fucking
kicks
boat.
ass.
I'm gonna sail my boat.
Hearing you guys have that stupid argument, well, like Chief and Monkey Palpatine were like deadlocked staring at each other was great. It was like I wasn't listening to the dialogue at all. I was listening to you guys, and the visuals fit up perfectly.
Who was Chief and who was the monkey?
I mean,
I don't know. I think Monkey was really angry, so I think Monkey was Captain.
It is true. I am Monkey.
Oh yeah, look at this stupid scripted bullshit. Oh, escape sequence. I don't even have shields right now, but they're probably not even gonna shoot at me, so whatever.
Anyway, bottom line is, I think the Ocarina's randomizer is like so fucking good because it just
Well, that's just like your
It
opinion,
makes-
man.
Oh no,
The
I agree.
foundation of
Ocarina's
Ocarina.
randomizer is probably better than Ocarina, but it's so good because of how good of a design
Built
Ocarina
on the
is.
shoulder of giants.
It's
kinda
like
think-
literally in this case, yes. Ocarina's game world is so well designed and thoughtful, and how it just lets you make your own adventure and your own story. And Randomizer plays into that so well, and that's why I was, musing on Majora Randomizer, because Majora has a much more tightly designed game world, and I was just kind of, musing to myself, like, okay, well, how would that play into a randomizer? And that's why I was having, that kind of conversation with Milky, because, it's like, in some ways I think it would be better, but in other ways I think it would be worse, because, in Majora, when you go to Termina, it's like, what the fuck are you going to do? It's like, you really can't do anything except, okay, you go fight the Peahat, you go fight the Dodongos, both are in fucking grottos, or you can go to Woodfall. That's like it. Whereas, yeah, Ocarina, it's like, you want to go to the lake, you want to go to Kakariko, you want to go to the river, you want to go to...
I think it's like funny though
to the
because
ranch?
it sort of ended up as like a happy accident because the reason that the randomizer ends up so fucking open and so like free is because Ocarina has a lot of junk items just laying around.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like all those scrub grottos that we go to, those are like you never need to visit those in the vanilla game, but
Yeah,
they're
just,
there.
But you can, and that's all Cap's point. They are there, and you can do it.
Like I need them refills, bro.
It's that sense of adventure and exploration.
But yes, that is like my final line, because yeah, I've argued this about Zelda 1 before. People who say like Zelda 1's dungeons are cryptic and stupid, and like I get lost and I have to use a walkthrough. And it's like, if you're playing Zelda 1 with a walkthrough, you're playing Zelda 1 wrong, because Zelda 1 is a game where the emergent experience of figuring out where the fuck to go and how to do it, that is the fun. That is the experience. The experience is not, I solved this fucking stupid dungeon, I beat this stupid boss that's not even really a boss because all you do is shoot laser swords at it. You know, it doesn't need to have a complex gameplay mechanic, you know, to be a satisfying experience. You just have to approach it on its own terms. That's why I really like NES Metroid, and why I get kind of pissy about people who shit on NES Metroid. Like, oh, just play Zero Mission, bro. And it's like, no, Zero Mission is a completely different experience. Zero Mission is a fantastic, like, you know, semi-linear action adventure, you know, fast-paced arcadey game. It's great, but it's not going to give you the same experience as fucking NES Metroid. But
Cap's heart rate has never been higher than it is right now.
I'm not even like I'm talking fast, but that's just because I talk fast. I'm not actually like too excited.
I agree with the NES Zelda point to like only to a degree, because I think like you shouldn't like follow a walkthrough for everything, but you definitely should like have a slight like guide to the basics. Like,
I do. Zelda 1 is like absolutely hands off. And, like, that is, like, I can understand why that would turn people off.
Like, what I'm saying is, like, if you just go into Zelda 1, like, blind and you know nothing about it, you're gonna get frustrated. But if you have somebody to tell you, hey, there can only be one staircase on a screen, don't bother looking, like, under bushes in a screen that you already know there's a staircase in, then it gets so much better.
I do kind of agree there, because, yeah, I mean, like, Zelda 1 is not, like, a perfect experience. But I'm just saying, people who like act like Zelda 1 is skippable, you know, because it doesn't adhere to modern sensibilities. That's what like triggers my ass.
I also hate NES Metroid, but not because it's NES Metroid. I hate NES Metroid just because of the mean fucking trick Norfair pulls, where you got to go through the floor that looks like all the other floors. And
like, definitely, I'm not denying that these games don't have problems.
Like, that one floor is the reason I hate NES Metroid. Because there's not really anything else in the game like it besides one in Kraid's lair, and that one has a hint. But the one in Norfair, it doesn't. You just have to know what's there, or get lucky, or just bomb every single fucking tile of the floor until you find it. Till then, you're just hosed.
Wow, you guys have actually taken a moment to breathe.
I've had a lot of moments to breathe because I had to finished.
It's mostly been Cap, let's be honest. That's the fucking Forerunner again.
I get passionate, bros. You know me.
At least I have fucking human weapons. Is that a fucking battle rifle? DMR? Fuck it, I'll just do it.
I guess part of why I get really upset when people talk shit about Ocarina is because, like, I used to be like that. I just feel like this game isn't, like, I don't get... This game's kind of overrated, you know, combat's nothing special, the dungeons are pretty basic because they're, like, the first 3D dungeons ever. You know, I wasn't, like, understanding it, you know, and I had played Ocarina so much that it had, like, been burned into my eyes. So, like, I had, like, lost the perspective of just, like, a casual person who would just, like... You know, this stuff, even though it's basic, could still, like, trip them up. And then, like, and ironically enough, it was, like, Zelda Randomizer. Zelda Randomizer and playing Ocarina again on the 3DS. You know, that's what, like, made me remember, like, why the fuck am I fucking this jump up? Like, yeah, dude, this game is, like, 10 out of 10, perfect fucking game. Not because it is literally a perfect game, but, like... It's a perfect game experience. Games are not just the mechanics. Like
I just saw an enemy spawn in directly in front of me. Halo 4
Why are
continued.
these
to suck ass.
Forerunners orange?
The Monkey Man woke up and he made them all orange.
He gave him the power of Sunny D, bro.
Pretty much.
Weren't you reading the lore?
Wow, I
That
broke
was
that
James.
fucking scripted event.
I saw that, yeah. Yeah, I guess I just don't really agree that, like, Ocarina's that great, especially in a modern context.
Games don't age.
Yeah, I'm with Anthony on that one. I don't think games age. Like, if a game was good in 1998, it's still good now. What made the game good doesn't change. Just because other games do things better doesn't make the better games of the past worse.
I don't know.
But this is also why I also don't like, numeric scales. Because then you
like,
kind of you do get
I see the idea behind that. Like, you have to like think about them as they were in their time, but at the same time, like, we as human beings don't have.
Milky. Doom sucks because Call of Duty has better graphics and makes things.
But that's not what I'm getting at all. What I'm getting at is that you only have so many times to play so many games. Like, you can't just play everything. So, like, yeah, it's definitely worth talking about the fact that a newer game has done something better than an older one, because then you'd maybe want to go and do that one.
I mean, honestly, I'd recommend Ocarina over a lot of the games that succeeded.
I would too, but like I'm just saying that, like, as a general concept, that doesn't hold up. Like, it's absolutely worth recognizing that older games have been surpassed by newer ones.
Okay, surpassed though doesn't mean that they're not good. And like, I'm not so like, as much as I'm a retro game defender, I do understand a lot of people don't have time and patience for that shit. So I'm not someone who says you need to fucking play Zelda, NES Zelda, you need to fucking play NES Metroid. But I am someone who sees, like, if I see somebody saying NES Metroid sucks, it's outdated, I'm like, bitch, sit down, it's not outdated. Like, it didn't stop being good just because Super did it better.
I wonder why the Forerunner just have attack dogs. Like,
You know what the bottom line of all of this is, Cap? I think we can both agree.
I'm super fucking autistic, I know.
Nah, here's the bottom line that we can both agree on. Ocarina was outdone by Star Fox Adventures.
I agree, 100%. Every time you pick up that item, and Fox goes, you got a Shlumble Bump.
Except for when it goes, instead it goes, and sometimes it goes,
and then sometimes you'll like unlock a chest. It'll be like, and then the chest opens. You see the item, and then it goes. You got a blobblebip.
Yeah, I do think it's...
You can't run, bitch. You can't run. Yeah!
You got him way back in the skybox. But yeah, I do think it's interesting how, like, I've never hated Ocarina. Like, I always liked it. I always respected the fuck out of the game. But I didn't, like, enjoy playing Ocarina until the randomizer, which is one of my favorite things.
I went back and I played Ocarina on original hardware in like April 2019, and that shit rocked. It was fucking awesome. So you're just stupid.
I mean, I'm not gonna call Milky stupid for that because
I
everybody's
am.
Well, I'm not you, Anthony Higgs. Go back to your bad Halo instead of playing. Like, Anthony, you could be playing a good game right now, but you're choosing to play Halo 4.
I need to experience the bad.
But I mean, like, as much as I get up in a tizzy about, like, games are not just their mechanics, they are the experiences built around that come with them. You know, if what Milky desires from his experience is a tighter, gameplay challenge, a tighter puzzle-solving challenge, yeah, Ocarina won't give that, because Ocarina is pretty simplistic. And not everyone is going to appreciate the space between that Ocarina does so well. But I will not sit here and listen to how Ocarina is not good because you do not appreciate the space between. Just because you do not personally appreciate the space between. Well, not you, not you specifically, Milton. like people who would say that, you know, just because you don't, an abstract you, not you, do not appreciate the space between does not make the space between non-valuable.
Yeah,
it absolutely is valuable.
I guess where I sympathize with them is that, like, if you compare, like, Breath of the fucking Wild to Ocarina, like, that sort of space between exploration is stronger in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, hell
and that's,
yeah.
And that's kind of where I see where they're coming from.
Ocarina of Time is better combat than Breath of the Wild.
It does. I fucking hate Breath of the Wild's combat, and I really hate that I don't like it.
Breath of the Wild's combat is pretty much just a puzzle. I love it.
Breath of the Wild's combat is you fucking ragdoll the enemy and then just keep wailing on them until they're out of health and they're ragdolled. It's fucking boring.
If you do that, then you're not experiencing Breath of the Wild's mechanics to their fullest. There are lots of ways you can fuck around with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, why could I do that though when I could just smack him with my stick until he's gone?
Because smacking him with a stick isn't fun, Anthony.
It's not.
Yeah,
setting so they should have made hitting it with a stick fun.
What Cap's saying is you gotta enjoy games exactly as he does, or you're a fucking retard.
Yep.
Okay.
No, I'm saying if you're not having fun hitting it with a stick, try something else that might be fun.
I could do that, but then I just throw a bomb at him and he ragdolls, and then I just gotta hit him with a stick again.
But you can throw a bomb at him and like...
I am with Manthony here. If you have to make the game fun, like, for yourself, then something's up with it.
Oh, I definitely I do, like, half agree in the context that, like, the melee combat should be just as fun as, like, the goofy fucking stupid puzzle-solving combat.
Yeah, it's a fair...
Every option should be fun. In a game
to,
about options, every option needs to have something enjoyable to it.
Mm-hmm. And you can't have one option overshadow the others, because then everyone's just going to do that one. That's kind of the problem with a lot of games now.
I'm okay with the one option overshadowing other options, so long as the other options are still, like, good. Like, there's a difference between this option is good and this option is best, and this option is awful and this option is best.
I want Milky to play Morrowind, and I want him to play Morrowind for like 130 hours, and then I want to hear him rant about that game's game design.
I will kill Milky if he fucking talks shit about Morrowind. I will go to his house and
I want
his
Milky.
throat.
I want Milky to like min-max himself with alchemy and like make a potion that makes him 5 billion% like stronger and smarter for 2 years real time, and then just
I'm gonna like.
That's not how it works,
you
though,
right
Anthony.
now, Anthony, because I actually do plan on playing Morrowind someday. I don't actually want to know what like meta is. I want to.
There is no meta. Morrowind's
yeah,
meta
there's no meta. Morrowind's meta is do whatever the fuck you want. Like, yeah, you could fucking like cheese alchemy, but you can do that in every Elder Scrolls game. Even in Skyrim, where they tried to make it so you couldn't cheese alchemy.
Yeah, but the Morrowind's cheese is like a whole fucking.
You can go from nothing to actually a god in probably 15 minutes.
Also, the alchemy cheese that you were meaning about, you don't get like mega int for like a year. You get mega int for like literally 1 second. And
yeah, you get 1 second, and then you make a better potion with your mega int that actually lasts a year.
Yeah, because you go hit your menu, because time doesn't flow in your menu. And with your mega int, you make a better potion that gives you even more int. And then you eat that potion, and you keep doing that until you have Cosmo Brain. And with your Cosmo Brain, and then with your Cosmo Brain, you talk to the custom spell maker, and you fucking make like a fucking super spell that like lets you fucking fly across the continent, and then you go and land in Dagothar's fucking house and just
and you punch him in the dick. Take a shit in his toilet.
Dagothar welcomes you to Herbar, my Buddha. What are you doing? Stop!
Took a shit in the toilet, Dagothar.
That is the Morrowind experience.
Oh. Morrowind's great. So
you just walk around like a normal guy and fucking get assaulted by a Nord barbarian who wants your pants because he got fucking...
he got too horny and he tried to rape a witch, but he also like, oh fuck, I tried to rape a witch. She's pissed. She cursed me so I can't wear pants.
Or you wear the boots of blinding speed and you're not a Breton, so it's actually blinding.
Oh,
you're like, where the fuck do I go? I never got that because I always like playing Breton. I'm like, why do people complain about these fucking boots?
See, Kat, you ready for this shit? I always played like Argonian, so I couldn't even wear the boots. Like when I did that quest the first time as a kid and I got boots, I was like, well, this sucks, and I sold them.
Speaking of Ocarina of Time randomizer, where the fuck is Tardy?
I didn't talk to her because I knew I had this meeting coming up and I absolutely had to focus on it for like the whole week. But now that it's done and I don't think I have anything fucking else coming up, I will bother her about it this week because I've got the craving too.
Oh, look, it's the new stupid Spartans. It's the gay Spartans. They
Nothing wrong with being gay. Anyway, I'm gonna close out my Ocarina rant by sharing my very first Ocarina memory. It's not even like a particularly memorable memory. I don't know why it sticks with me so much, but yeah, when I first played Ocarina, I went to Lake Hylia before anywhere else, and I knew where Castletown was because, you know, I had like looked at the manual and shit, but I was like, for some reason, I just wanted to go to the southwest for some reason. And I went there and I found Lake Hylia and I was just like, wow, this is a really big lake. And, you know, my fucking child mind, my reference for 3D game worlds up to this point was like Mario 64.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is way bigger than the boat outside Peach's castle. And like, I don't even think I found the fishing hole yet because I didn't know there was a fishing hole. I was just like, this place is neat. What is all this? And I don't know, it just... It's a memory about nothing, but it's a precious memory about nothing.
My first memory of Ocarina was being afraid of the big sculpture at the top of the Deku Tree, and my mom was reading all the text to me.
You couldn't fucking read. What a fucking baby.
I was really young.
Milky, you're like... How old are you?
Wait.
I think
that Ocarina
Milky's...
or was that Link to the Past?
Because
you're an
it was one
uneducated
Zelda
fuck.
game.
You're an uneducated fuck. It's not unreasonable to think Milky couldn't read until he was 12.
Like, that's not even sarcasm, because, like, you're about my age. I played Ocarina for the first time in 2000.
I played it when it was, like, brand fucking new.
Okay, so I was 11 in 2000, so I would have been, like, 9 in 98.
What year did Ocarina come out?
98.
98. So I would have been... I should have been able to read at 7.
Turns out Milky really is just dumb.
Maybe it was Link to the Past. It was some fucking Zelda game that I couldn't read.
That does sound comfy, though. Like, in a cute way.
I also don't like... Ooh.
Holy fuck! That guy straight up teleport spams. That's actually cool. And he's dead. The DMR is alright. I think this was in Halo Reach.
It was.
Maybe?
I remember the DMR.
It's cool. I just like the battle rifle more because it's 3-round burst. Oh! He can revive fallen enemies. Bad news bears.
Archvile. Time to take a piss.
What are you shooting at? Yeah. Yeah, this game has like major other M syndrome where it's like competently made, but it's like, why would you do any of these choices? Yeah, give me that light rifle. You there, Milky?
Yeah, I was texting my mom real fast.
Gay niggas.
And now I am looking to see what updated from the Binding of Isaac workshop. Gay, don't care.
I'm gonna die. This was entirely my fault. I tried to cross a gap that was too big to cross, and I jumped into an ocean of sharks.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Anyway, talk about Ocarina on a more calm note.
I want to fuck Malin.
Okay, she's pretty cool. But
I also want to fuck Rudo.
yes, very cool.
I
That's
just want to
about
fuck
it.
Azora.
He wants that. I don't know how to say like fish pussy and like shorten it to make it weird. Like fushy. That's weird. I don't like fushy.
Fisushi.
Look at above my gun, Milky. The sight is glitched out.
But yeah, you're talking about how like
It's constantly. It's almost off the screen. It's off the screen. If I look up, maybe I could get it on screen a little bit more. It's still going up. It's gone. It's gone.
let me see. I gotta see this.
It's too late. It's gone.
You can't see it, Cap. It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah. So there was like a hollow thing in front of the site where my scope is, and like during the firefight, it just started floating up into the air in my HUD, and it's gone. It's somewhere in the ether above the top of the screen now.
But yeah, talking about how you do fire, it's like, you know, you have that choice between Fire Temple or Forest Temple. What the real choice is when you become Adult Link, is you have the whole game world open to you that you had as a child. And this is what I think is really cool, because going back to, while there may only be one choice, it's a really good part of like the experience that it lets you, you know, go to all the other places. You gonna let me strafe around you, bithead? Because like, I guess again I'm gonna tie it into my first Ocarina experience, because I didn't know where the hookshot was. You know, of course, my first instinct is I need to go check out the forest, because I really liked the Kokiri Forest, really liked Saria, and they were like the ones like, see, you know, you see the world's gone to shit, so like, oh god, I need to check. I want to check on my buddies in the forest. So you get there, it's like, oh, it's full of fucking monsters and shit. And you know, and then like, you know, it applies to all the areas. You can go to any area you could go to as a child, as an adult, to at least like scope out the situation. And that creates like, you know, an emotional reaction, because like, yeah, you go to the forest and there's monsters there. This tranquil place that was once your home, you know, is now overrun with monsters and crap. If you go to Zora's Domain, you know, it's snowing and cold, and it's like, what the hell's up with all that shit?
Yeah, I very much get that, like, it does that, but I just don't necessarily think that just because you've had this experience as a child that stuck with you doesn't mean that somebody who's come to it later in the modern age will have that exact same experience.
They won't have that exact same experience, but I do think that if they're
the thing is, Cap wasn't talking about things that specifically happened to him. He's like, anyone goes to Death Mountain, they're like, hey, the mountain's all fucked up. What's going on?
Yeah, well, my beef is, if I'm going to make it, I'm not really talking about my beef now, but to bring it back to my beef, is people who were to like play Ocarina and like just follow it like a flowchart, I guess. Like they know what they're only doing the critical path, and like either they're following a walkthrough or asking people, what do I do? You know, they're not letting themselves experience like the world naturally. They're doing themselves a disservice. Because if you just like play Ocarina and like you become an adult and you're like, what do I do? And you look up on a walkthrough where your friend tells you need to go get the hook shot. You're like, okay, well, where's the hook shot? And you're like, okay, well, I gotta go to the graveyard. You know, like, you're missing out on the experience. Like, what if it's better if you were to like go to the ranch first and then like see everything's all fucked up. Like Tango runs the ranch, you know. Again,
you're kind of like what you're saying though is that like it's either you go everywhere or you look up a walkthrough. Like that's not true. Like there's a lot of different routes you could take through the game, and all of them like lead to the same place. And like there's been other games that do this sort of thing. Like yeah, there's a lot of games where you can go back to the hometown. It's fucked up. There's a lot of games where the mountain like starts to erupt.
She-Goth was fucked up. You see that? But yeah. Oh, like
what I'm trying to say is yes, Ocarina did it like way back. It's one of the first. But somebody who like plays it now is like, I don't really see what's so like great about this. Like to the fact where people like you will to this very day say it's still like the best adventure game of all time, and they just don't see it.
I don't think it's the best, but I think it holds up very good.
Yeah, it's still a good game. I agree, but I don't know. I don't think I could like tell somebody in earnest that Ocarina does things now better than like other games have met. I think it's been passed. I think it's been surpassed.
I think it probably has been surpassed, but not by much, and not by many.
Wow.
Like it's in a very.
You have to look at Ocarina as like a legacy thing. You have to be like, this was a big deal back in its time, and you have to kind of like scale your expectations back to that time.
I do agree there, but I also, think that like while it has been surpassed, it's still sitting in a pretty exclusive club. Like, there's not too many other games that have like matched Ocarina pound for pound.
Except for Star Fox Adventures.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Anthony.
Star Fox Adventures beat it 100%. Like, that's kind of my entire point when you think about it.
I'm gonna kill both of you assholes. But, like, in all honesty, like, I'm having a hard time thinking off the top of my head of semi-linear, semi-open action-adventure games that do what Ocarina does. Like, seriously. Like, to the degree that Ocarina lets it happen. And, like, Ocarina's not even, like, my top 3 favorite Zeldas, for what it's worth. Like, my top 3 are Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild, and, like, Zelda 2, I think. I think that's what my faves were the last time.
I could get on a whole nother tangent about Zelda 2.
Zelda 2 is awesome.
It fucking rules.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Zelda 2 is way better than a lot of people think it is.
Anyone who says Zelda 2 sucks have brain worms, because, like, I don't think there is a single NES game, action game, that feels as good as Zelda 2 does.
There's hardly an action game, period, these days that quite does what Zelda 2 does.
Like, not even going into, like, the whole action-adventure platformer RPG shit, just how good it feels to platform in that game. It's so tight. It's so responsive.
It was the original Pogo. Don't fucking accept a substitute.
I got a railgun in Halo, but it sucks because it doesn't have a fucking scope.
It kind of makes me sad that there isn't, like, a fucking, like, hedge market of fucking, like, Zelda 2 clones. Like, there are other... Like, there's tons of Metroidvanias out there. Where's all the Zelda 2 clones?
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been fucking talking about with not only Ocarina, but that point I made the other night about, like, why isn't anyone trying to succeed Star Fox 64? Like, there's a lot of, like, space shooter, like, ship games, but nothing like Star Fox 64. The last time anyone attempted it was Assault, and it sucked.
With Star Fox 64, there are a couple of games who try to succeed it, but they suck at it. Or they don't get it. Or they don't get it. Like, there's other... Or they, like, they say they're inspired by Star Fox 64, but they're, like, they're drawing inspiration from, like, other, good arcade flight games, but still other games.
Like, Star Fox 64 just hasn't been topped. Like, to this day, it's still probably the best of its type of experience you can find.
It's like, I fucking love Ace Combat, but Ace Combat is not Star Fox.
You know what else I think Star Fox? Fucking goddamn, what's it called? Rogue Squadron. Not the same. Really good, not the same.
Yeah. And a lot of people are like...
People are going to see games that are like, oh, this is like Star Fox. It's like, no, this is fucking Rogue Squadron.
It's like, yeah, it pisses me off so much. I agree with that.
Like, Strike Suit Zero, really fucking good. It ain't Star Fox. It does have one rail shooter level, but it's not Star Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, do I have Strike Suit Zero fucking installed? Strike Suit Zero not installed. How long will it take to install? 3 minutes. Fuck yeah, let's go.
I've also been holding on to this thought for a minute ever since we memed about Star Fox Adventures again. But I have a game in mind that does kind of like that mood you were talking about with Ocarina. Fucking Chrono Trigger. There's a moment, like, pretty early on where you get the time travel machine.
Mm-hmm.
And it just lets you go to, like, any time you want, even though there's, like, nothing to do in them because the plot hasn't demanded you go there. But you can go there. You can go to the fucking dinosaur age way before it wants you to go and meet Ayla.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You guys want to see a video?
Mm-hmm.
It's several seconds long.
Holy fuck!
What is this?
he cut off the butt that makes it stop.
He unleashed its power.
How does this even work?
It's just okay. Well, I mean, it's aluminum. It's like aluminum tape wound up, but it gets stopped by that little metal doohickey, you know.
You ready? You guys want to hear some news I just learned on Twitter just now?
Mm-hmm.
Former Israeli space security chief Haim Eshed has revealed aliens from a galactic federation have been in contact with the US and Israel for years, but humanity isn't ready to know this.
Well, I guess we know it now. Good job, asshole.
I gotta stop this tape measure. I'm intimidated.
I kind of want to like get a cheap tape measure and try it. Oh, Discord needs to update BRB.
Anyway, yeah, I think it's really cool that Ocarina lets you, you know, as an adult, go to all the places you did as a kid, even if it's worthless, and just kind of like, you know, get an impression for yourself.
Take a shit.
All the
Take a
areas.
shit on Lake Hylia. I'm going to take a shit. It already updated. It was fast. I was a lot faster than I thought it would be. I'm going to take a piss shit. Maybe both.
Alright. See you in like 30 seconds. And I guess like a lot of the reason I'm slightly like disagreeing with the fact that Ocarina has that sort of impact is because like the Chrono Trigger example I gave, that game's a 16-bit game. It's got beautiful artwork.
I mean, Chrono Trigger is held in that same fucking pedestal as Ocarina, so if you're saying Ocarina isn't up to stuff because Chrono Trigger is, there's a reason why Chrono Trigger...
The reason why I think Ocarina is slightly weaker, like, in retrospect, is because it's an early, possibly even one of the earliest 3D games. So, like, Lake Hylia isn't big. Like, Lake Hylia actually kind of resembles more of, like, a fucking puddle than a lake.
Yeah, it's a fucking pond.
Like, you need...
I get that.
I get that. The era that Ocarina came out in definitely like colors how it like portrays its own world because it's held back by technical limitations. It's a very early game.
Sonic colors.
With the thing with technical limitations though is I'm kind of like on the fence because on the one hand I love this about Breath of the Wild because I love Breath of the Wild that made these big like this big 1/1 scale Hyrule. Like this is how big fucking Lake Hylia is.
You know what it is? Breath of the Wild is like how you remember Ocarina as like what your imagination as a child thought Ocarina was.
Yeah, but what I'm really getting at is that Breath of the Wild is like the one game I think that does big scale open world well. Because partly because I guess the exploration, you know, how it just lets you crawl all over everything, so you're never like you're not just walking in straight lines across preset paths in giant open.
Or indeed, in Nintendo 64 Hyrule Field.
You're not popping a scroll of a carry and fly it to jump all the way to Balmora.
Well, like compared to other, open world, like Ubisoft fucking open world games. Ubisoft open world game is almost a fucking misnomer because even though the world is open and that you can you can go look at these things, you always have to like follow a road or some shit. You can't like go off the path and like look at things. You can't
experience our video game.
Yeah, it's very. We want you to. It's a theme park ride. You're stuck on the rails, and it makes you think you're exploring a big open world, but you're not. This is why I really fucking don't like Black Flag, even though Black Flag is kind of fun to play. Everyone sits there and is like, oh, you can like explore all these islands, and it's like there's nothing to fucking do on any of the islands. And I don't even mean that in like a mechanic sense. It's like you can't engage with the island. You go to Lake Hylia, you can like look at things, and there's like sculptulas and the fishing hole and the lab. There's not like a whole lot there, but there's something. Every island in like Assassin's Creed Black Flag is just pick up the fucking Animus glyph. It's just that's it. It's like you pick the collectible up, bruh. So the world is fake. Ocarina's world is like fake because in that it's not big, not realistically large, but it's real in how it makes you believe and how it uses its scale to convey what's important. There's no wasted space. Well, not like literally no wasted space. Like, Hyrule Field's got a lot of empty space, but you know what I'm getting at.
Actually, there's an entire zone called the Haunted Wasteland.
I mean, if it's wasted space on purpose, then it's not wasted space. Fuck you.
I don't remember how to control this game. Oh! Holy shit.
Playing
Space.
Strike Suit Zero now?
Yeah. I don't even have the strike suit yet because I deleted my save data. I'm just in the space fighter.
Jumpy shoes.
You already have the fucking... Oh, I kind of remember how to play this game now. God. Oh! This tutorial is contextualized as like you got drunk on the job and they're like reassessing your like viability as a fucking pilot. Oh man, I feel like I'm drunk on the job. Who joins? Who is it? It's probably Amy because she's quiet. Oh, it's Wendy.
It's Wendy. Welcome to the Nerd Fight Fuck Fest, Wendy.
Yeah, I've been kicking Milky's ass because he talked shit about Zelda, except he didn't really.
I didn't even talk shit about Zelda. I was talking about somebody in another server who was talking shit about Zelda. I a little bit.
You had to channel. I had to use you as the scapegoat. I'm sorry. Except
now I'm playing space shooting game. I shoot the space. Check this out. Loki, are you watching?
Yeah.
Check this shit out. You can go from, this is like chain fire, and you can press a button. Linked fire!
What's the difference? Is it just
more shots at once, but it uses your energy a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Boosto! I boost so fast! The music in this game is really good because they got the guy from fucking Homeworld to do their music for them.
I got jump shoes. I can go do shit now.
They totally ripped off these engine trails from Homeworld too, but it's cool.
Bitch.
Pretty hardcore death animation for a Nintendo
I
game.
loved it as a kid. All the green guts and shit.
What, the
armor beetle, yeah.
Yeah.
It just fucking pops like a zit. Spider ball to go there.
Oh, the missiles! Milky, look at the missiles in this game. They're really cool. Get that cool lock on, and then boom! They have a cool trail. There's like a ton of different kinds of missiles too, so you can get like swarmers and shit.
Are they homo?
Oh yeah, you have to lock on, but yeah. Too far. Once I start actually fighting some spaceships, this game gets fucking radical. Oh, here's some spaceships to shoot.
I do wish somebody would like pick up the Star Fox mantle or some shit. I'd take a good Star Fox inspired game, like an actual Star Fox inspired game, and not just a fucking arcade shooter that goes like, oh, look, Star Fox. Complete with all the like retro anime influences. Because there's a lot of that shit in Star Fox.
Alright, let's see. Don't run into the fucking space wreckage.
It is very convenient that bad guy is orange and good guy is blue.
Let's go to cockpit view. This is probably going to be a little easier for me.
The cockpit view in combination with the lasers is weird. Like, your lasers aren't coming from a gun so much as they are just the middle of your windshield.
Yeah, like... But they, like, so in here, look, you can see, like, oh, there's the gun. But then here, it's just, like, they're kind of shitting out.
Mm-hmm.
I'd shit
Like,
a laser if I could.
It looks like there's a gun underneath your cockpit, but when you're in cockpit view, the laser's just coming directly out of the windshield.
Mm-hmm.
If you shit lasers, what color would they be, Milky?
Probably green.
What about you, Anthony? What colors would your laser shit be?
100% like fucking construction worker orange. Like the orange of the enemy, like, fucking engine trails in this game.
My super laser piss!
Yeah, you see, my laser trails are red, like I don't fucking know. I'm edgy.
I know how to use the EMP, thanks. I've played this game
Hey,
before.
Wendy.
Yeah.
Cap said earlier that one of these days he wants to do like a long play of the GameCube Star Foxes and have us in a call so we can just like riff on it and talk shit. I told him that was a bad idea because you'd like no doubt join the call and just like Yoda voice all over it. How accurate am I?
Fairly accurate.
I welcome the Yoda voice and make the game better.
Okay, but consider this.
Consider this: I want to play. It's playing Star Fox Adventures.
Star Fox Adventures, but it's just Fox going unga bunga Yoda voice every time Crystal is on screen. Big Fox titties.
This is what fucking awaits your production, Cap.
I mean, yeah, that's better than playing fucking Star Fox Assault, Star Fox Adventures by itself. I'm gonna piss him on about those games now. I need to. I'm fired up. I got my passion ignited. I need to ramble. Genuinely, like, I don't understand. Like, I do understand. It's like Anthony said, the production values when they want it to be are really good in Assault and Adventures. But it's just, there's just something about the kind of furries that Star Fox attracts that are like extra fucking autistic.
I know exactly what you mean, and I hate it because I used to be one.
Used to. Once a furry, always a furry.
Oh, like, he's not denying that
I'm
he's a furry.
still a fucking furry. I'm just not.
Just not
GameCube
that
era
kind of
Star
furry
Fox
anymore, I
figure.
guess.
Yeah.
Alright, where the fuck did the Proteus go? I've gone so far down to the Earth's orbit, everything else is like 8 miles above me.
I used to be one, and then I like stopped being one, and then I made like a hobby out of just making fun of these people with Captain on forums.
We could have done so much better things with our lives, but nah.
No, we couldn't have.
I could have done much better things with my life, but here I am.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you're like
Wendy,
you're
not
the
wrong
age
about your
we
friend.
were when we were doing that, okay?
This is true.
Like, have you ever heard of the Crystal Lovers Association?
Have you ever heard of
Fucking
SFO?
what?
Alright, boy! Once
History
upon a
time.
time, back in the dawn of mankind, in the year 2002, people were so
I was a
fucking
baby back then.
people were so fucking horny for Crystal that a group of them literally made a forum to like circle jerk about her on it, and they
It was a
called it.
waifu forum.
Yeah, it was like the OG waifu forum before like waifus were like a fad.
It's
Crystal-
so fucking stupid.
I
It
know
really is.
her influence on like this slice of internet subculture is like it should not have happened. There's like nothing special enough about her for it, and yet it happened. But yeah, she got a whole form of fucking horny ass furry circle jerking about her. And like I was there when it was formed. I knew some of the people, like as friends. I knew them who made it, and like over time, most of them fucked off because they realized how sad and lonely and stupid it was. But it kept getting like new traffic for years and years, and eventually slowed
I
down.
hated that, by the way.
It was
I
like
just wanted the
people
place
kept
to fucking
showing
die.
up. People kept showing up to this fucking place, and it's like, what's wrong with you people?
It's
You don't have a
just
3DS yet?
Crystal.
What's wrong with you?
There's better waifus out there. There's better furry waifus out there.
Yeah, like Renamon.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Carmelita Fox. I would
I don't
get.
know. Carmelita Fox, she was kind of ugly in the art until Sly 4, and then
Yeah,
like,
but she had a
got
hot
really
ass-
hot. She got really hot in the art in Sly 4, but her in-game model got as ugly as her old art used to be.
I liked her old art, not the in-game model, but the art. She had a hot voice, you know. Whatever. Point is,
She had a hot voice sometimes. They went through so many different voice actors with her.
I'm talking about the original voice. Okay? Shut the fuck up. My point is that there were better furry waifus out there. And again, before like waifus were even like a stupid fucking meme that people like went haha, happy life waifu, happy lifeu kind of shit with. But anyway, so this forum was made in like 2002. It did not officially shut down until like 2017. Although it was pretty much dead from like 2014 onward. It had like no traffic for like those last 3 years.
There was
But
like some petty forum drama, and then like a bunch of people split off and made their own like.
Oh, that was
knockoff of
it was still really active then though. Fucking United Crystal Lovers.
What the? How the fuck? Was this real?
Yes. Okay.
Did we
I was the
fucking
cause.
do this?
Okay, dude. I was the cause of the UKL.
I know you were.
Because, okay, so the part where I said I knew I was friends with some of the people who started the KLA. As in, I was good friends with the original form make creator. His name was Squall or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And fucking Squall, like, we got back in touch, because, like, I wasn't on the KLA, but then around, like, 2006 or 7, I, like, started poking around there, and, like, I was pretty much there 100% the troll, but I was, like, it was like stealth trolling. I wasn't, like, just being rude. I was making conversation and just, like, being the smuggest asshole I possibly could without actually being, like, rude.
I remember when I was kind of intimidated by you. I was like, whoa, this guy's been around a while and he's pretty smart. Maybe I shouldn't have fucking talked to this guy. But now look at us. I got 1,500 Zotes on video and you don't.
Look at you. You can't fucking
Why
beat
you
Sigma.
Why would you fight Zoe 1,500 times?
Because he's a retard.
I'll have to show Wendy that in a little bit. But for now, keep on with your story.
Yeah, alright, so I'm getting back in touch with Squall. And, like, you know, I had my own stint at this time as, like, a forum admin on other forums, so... And, like, I think the KLA was, like, short-handed on staff. And I was criticizing some of the staff, too, because they were kind of, like, assholes who would just, like, flippantly like close threads or insult people, and I was like, dude, your staff kind of sucks. And he's like, hey, maybe you could get on staff and help us out. And I'm like, yeah, bro, cool. So he made me a fucking an assist admin, and this made the other assistant admin pissed because he didn't consult with him first. I went from a nobody who was like mostly known for just like not loving Crystal on a Crystal Lovers forum to the fucking number 3 guy overnight. And like, this pissed him off, and apparently there was like a fight between him and the other guy. And at first they demoted me completely because it was like, okay, can't do that, and then we didn't agree on it. And that caused a schism because a lot of people were like, bro, what's wrong with you? You can't just demote Rob for no reason, even though they kind of had a reason. And like, so like a lot of people felt like this was a legit injustice, and not gonna lie, I did intentionally stir the pot a little bit just to see what would happen. I acted more offended than I really was. And like, people fucking seceded from the KLA over this. They were like, if this is the kind of community that the KLA is gonna be, then I don't want to be a part of it anymore. And they fucking left, and it was like a civil war. And it eventually got resolved by them making me a moderator. So I was like, I wasn't like as powerful, but still kind of powerful.
Yeah, you better scan those shriek bats.
And that is the story of how I fucking caused a fucking civil war on a fucking website dedicated to Crystal. And it didn't even have anything to do with Crystal. It was so funny. The place was fucking stupid.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though. Like, I was like actually unironically there for a while, and then I just got bored with it. And I just started palling around with Cap and joined him in his troll crusade.
And now we're all here, and Milky is wrong about Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. I guess this is more an SFO thing than KLA, but one of the things I was like most involved with in those forums, I just talk shit about games all the time. Like I'd like post about what I was arguing about with the Ocarina there, and just get everyone mad at me.
I still like how people thought you and Zort were sock puppets. Even though you don't even have the same typing habits.
We had the same IP address. He was in my house. I was on my desktop and he's on his laptop, and we're just posting on this fucking forum instead of doing shit like play video games together.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It is time for the space combat.
But yeah, KLA is how I met Milky, because I don't remember why exactly we started interacting, but we started talking about TF2. And
I think we started interacting.
Milky was there to make fun of Crystal. You were there to make fun of Crystal.
No, he wasn't. He was there to simp for Crystal, and I made fun of him for it, and then he realized he was being a simp, so he started making fun of the other simps. He became like my lackey. He was like my sleeper agent, because like
you couldn't.
I literally made Milky my sleeper agent, because like he like started messaging me on like MSN or something. Because yeah, like he said, he used to be intimidated by me. And like we started talking, and I like just indoctrinated him. Like, dude, this is why simping for Crystal is stupid.
I think a little bit of it was also just like some time had passed, and like I had time to think about it and realize that I was kind of bored.
Either way, the point is that I made you into my number 2 man. So we would go around picking fights.
And then we'd go on SFO and do it, and then get like Saber real mad at us and call us the Golden Children.
Because we never got in trouble, even though Saber literally broke more rules than we ever did. And also didn't get punished for it until he like... What got him banned again? He like said something anti-Semitic or something?
I don't remember. I think it was just like people were sick of him, like...
They finally
picking fights with us and losing?
No, he did something specific to like actually break the rules.
I do not remember.
He said something like actually offensive. He finally stopped like autism, saying autistically offensive things and said something like actually bad, but I can't remember what. But yeah, he did
I
like.
can't remember either.
But yeah, he did call us like the golden children because we never got in trouble with staff. Part of it was because User was kind of on our side, but like we still never broke rules.
Fuck User, by the way.
Oh yeah, kind of a chungus.
Big chunkus.
Nah, he was a skinny fucker, but
I wonder what DZ thought of us.
On a scale of 1 to me, how skinny are we talking?
way skinnier, dude. User was a fucking beanpole boy.
So, like, close to me or beyond me in terms of skinny?
Have you played Dark Souls 1 because he was Ornstein? Yeah, we did start a lot of shit, and like a lot of it was because like I remember I kind of had like this cult of personality around me a little bit, where people like really trusted what I said, even if I was just like being angry and talking out of my ass. Cause that happens sometimes. I remember there was like a couple of games I didn't really hate that much, but that like something in them mildly annoyed me. So I made a big post that's kind of like half facetious about it.
Also, as for DZ, he genuinely liked us. I was in enough casual conversation with DZ to know that. He didn't like it when we played fucking Crits Medic, but he liked us as people.
Yeah, I knew he liked us in TF2. I just wondered what he thought of us, like picking fights on his
as
forum
human
all the time.
peoples.
Yeah, like
People
he never
calling out dudes on his forum.
he never minded. He never minded that shit.
I had a mildly stupid thought. KLA sounds vaguely close to GLA, so now I'm imagining a bunch of furries trying to be ISIS.
What was that, Anthony? What's that gun that like makes all the blue explosions?
This? Or that might have just been a lot of the frigate turned on. The frigate turned on, so now it has all its anti-air guns.
Ah, okay.
So now I gotta blow up a frigate, which is gonna be really fucking not easy because I don't have the strike suit yet. Alright. Mercury optional parameters? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, that's a... Okay, those are torpedoes. I need to get the machine gun out for those.
When did Anthony come in? Like,
SFO, I wanted to do like that cool Star Fox Adventures inspired.
I was getting bored with GameFAQs, and I was like, I need to find new grounds to haunt. And I was really like, you know how I am with games. I'll be like, oh, I'm really into this game for like 2 weeks, and I was really into Star Fox for 2 weeks, so I joined that forum, and I forgot how to fucking kill these things, and I just fell in with you guys somehow. I don't really remember anything of when I was.
It was because I started up that Star Fox.
The roleplay, there was the roleplay, but I think I was a little into TF2, but I wasn't big in the glory days of it.
yeah, like Anthony didn't. I don't really remember him being part of like the game nights.
I don't remember us bonding with Anthony over the game nights. I remember him strictly falling in because of the roleplay we were gonna do.
I guess.
Back then, I was way more of a socially awkward fuck than I am now. I didn't have my job to steal me to real life.
I just don't really remember bonding with Anthony at all. He was just like there, and then like I was streaming Dark Souls, and he brought in Key, and that's like my earliest Anthony memory.
Like I bonded with him through the roleplay stuff, but it wasn't until like we formed this little clique with Key and
Zort
and the other guys that it kind of came together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been magical, wonderful memories ever since.
It really has.
I need to unlink my guns. This is.
And then I came in yelling Yoda memes.
You're important too, Wendy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yeah, I never thought otherwise.
The moment I heard you tell me in Yoda's voice that you wanted your cock crushed with a rock, I knew you were part of my life.
Yeah, it's like my original group of friends that me and Emmy made back in the day was like my first important friend group, and the COD Freedom guys are the other one. Then this group here is like the third one.
I'm only number 3. Fuck this, you piece of shit. I fucking hate you.
Chronological dickweed, although I guess chronologically it's a little weird because like Milky and Zork came into it before the roleplay fags like Wendy did, but then you came in after it. So I guess this is the transgenerational friend group. Or something, I don't fucking know.
Oh, this guy fucked up. His engines are fucking up. Yeah, he is fucked up.
Oh man, he got fucked up hard.
I saw a video about this part of Metroid Prime you're in, Cap. It was a video like analyzing the atmosphere of this game, and they centralized it on this sequence right here, like from this moment all the way up until you get the thermal visor.
I think I saw that video. Sounds familiar.
God, I had a really bad Yoda joke I was gonna make. I completely forgot what it was.
Fucking Yoda grunts and laughs like he's fucking nutting himself is a joke enough.
For where I am. Acquired sentience I have.
But anyway, yeah, fuck Star Fox furries because they're super autistic. They made a fucking simp form. Back before the word simp even existed.
Not even before it existed. Before it existed. Before it got the connotation it has now.
It's kind of powerful.
Remember how like every once in a while the KLA would have like war with like homosexual Star Fox furries who like really hated the idea that Fox would like not bone someone other than Wolf or Falco?
Vaguely, yes.
Dermot was like the biggest example of this, but he
wasn't KLA, but yeah, he was SFO.
That. He was that person just on SFO.
I don't think I ever saw any of those people on KLA, because KLA, you know...
I remember at least one of them, because I remember talking to User about it, and User wasn't really, like... I guess User was really big on SFO, too.
I mean, he was a fucking mod there.
How the fuck did he do that? Fuck User.
I don't fucking know, dude. Fuck.
Right, where's the other frigate at? Corvette or whatever fucking sci-fi.
I can see Fox and Falco. They got that Top Gun. They got the Top Gun homosexuality vibes going on.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I'm not gonna sit here and like say Fox can't be gay or whatever, but no, like this guy Dermot, he was like super fucking homo and like the kind of gay who was like if you would act like if you didn't agree with my gay perspectives, you're a homophobe kind of guy. And like he pissed me off because like I tried really hard to like reach out to him and like meet him halfway and like, dude, I don't agree with you, but I get where you're coming from. And he still gave me shit. So I just kind of went, well, fuck you too, buddy.
Target.
The funniest part about it wasn't really Dermot himself so much as it was the Crystal Simps, like being like, no, it's
like for as much of a pain in the ass as Dermot was, you're absolutely fucking right. The Crystal Simps would like get offended at, like Dermot would get like mad that you would suggest that, you know, oh. Like, he wouldn't get mad. He'd be, like, kind of passive-aggressive. He'd be
yeah,
like,
he projected a lot onto the canon that wasn't there.
But the fucking Crystal Simps would be all like, gay! Did I bleach? Oh! I'm a homophobe!
I don't think they were homophobes so much as just like, the thought that Crystal's dick would be in, like, someone else.
Crystal dick.
Nah, yeah, you know what I mean.
No, I
The one
don't. What do you mean by
the
that,
one she
Milky?
sits on.
Okay. You're not implying that Crystal herself has a penis.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
There's plenty of fan art of that around by now.
Thought I disabled that gun.
Are we, though? I can't blow this guy up because he's warping out!
Man, I miss those. I miss the SFO days. I especially miss how, like, before TF2 ever became a thing on the server, like, we were still, like, the big tough guys. Like, nobody wanted to fuck with us, because they just get buried in, like, bullshit words.
We were really good at shutting down conversation, and that was both a good and bad thing.
Yeah, but, like, the funny thing is like, that translated to the game, too. Like, everybody did. We start, like, rolling up in a server, just me as heavy, you as medic, or vice versa. Like, nobody wants to fucking play.
Oh, Cat and McGilkey are on the same team. Teams are stacked, bro. Even though there was, like, 7 or 8 people who were just as good, if not better than us. Like Furiox, DZ himself.
Just as good or better than us? Fuck that, we kicked everyone's asses.
I'm not gonna make it. These torpedoes are gonna hit the Arcadia! Come on. Okay.
The only person that I absolutely, like, feared as an equal in TF2 was 02.
Firebug.
Firebug, like, I feared him as a counter to me, but I didn't fear him as a player.
It's the same fucking thing. He was good. He wasn't, like, the same skill set as us, but he was still fucking good.
But, like, what I'm saying is, like, the main reason that I felt he was a threat to me was because I was Soldier a lot of the time, and he was Pyro, and he's able to just shut down my rockets.
I mean, yeah, but, like, he could kick our ass. He could kick my ass anyway, even otherwise.
Nah, I think I could have took him. I think if, like, in, like, a fucking shotgun duel, I think I got Firebug.
But yeah, 02 was kind of like your anti-you.
If Milky is Samus, then 02 is clearly Dark Samus.
Yeah, I was never really afraid of Firebug, where 02 sometimes I'd see is in the area, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna go on the flank.
My point is that there were other good players besides you and me.
Yeah,
but if people saw you and me on a team, it didn't matter. The other team could have, like, all the other good players combined, and they'd still go, team stacked!
We were top fucking dogs, is what I'm saying.
Oh, definitely. That's why we had that reputation.
We were the server boss fight, alright?
Yeah, especially with the crits. Phazon bathwater. Space pirate bathwater.
I'd buy that.
I know you would, Anthony. You would
Yeah,
you would rub that radioactive shit all over you.
I'd rub it specifically over my cock and balls.
Your dick would fucking grow like a
That's why
goddamn
there's 2 of them.
grow a Phazon tentacle.
Fuck yeah.
It grows like a tumor.
The lizard double dicks thing is just a meme. The real reason is because it's Phazon.
Get the fuck out of there.
Starbucks has Phazon. Do you think that's why the furries are furries?
Nah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if, like... Achoo! Sorry. Achoo! Woo! If Phazon played into Lilad, I don't think it would make them... It would be because it's why they became furries.
So, Milky, you see how, like, I'm taking out this capital ship, right? And I have to take out the turrets one by one, and it's kind of a fucking, like... It's kind of a Herculean task, and the only reason we're gonna win is because we have a big capital ship shooting torpedoes at it. Once I get the strike suits, I can turn into Zone of the Enders on a whim and just fucking lay out a giant barrage of missiles that can fucking annihilate this in seconds. This game goes from, like, Rogue Squadron to, like, ridiculous nonsense in an instant once you get the strike suit. Ow.
The space shooter variant of a platinum game.
More or less.
Is this a platinum game?
No, it's some indie game. I don't know where they're from.
I should check it out.
There's Strike Suit Zero, there's Strike Suit Zero Director's Cut, which sounds like it's just a better version, but it's actually technically it's like a stealth sequel that uses time travel bullshit, so you should still play them both. I've not played Director's Cut though, so I can't confirm whether or not it's actually worth it.
The fact that Manthony just a second ago said the phrase indie game also reminds me of another conversation I had on that server. You know what I've been kind of amazed by and impressed, just like casually observing over the years?
What?
Indie games?
Just how fucking good, like, indie games have gotten. Like, back in the day, we had our cave stories. We had our La Mulanas. There's ROM hacks. Like, all very good stuff, but it was like around...
Now we have shit like Ultra Kill and fucking goddamn, like, Dusk.
Mm-hmm. And, like, it's not even just indie games, but, like, just stuff like mods. Like, fan content has just gotten so fucking good, so fucking high quality, so fucking professional, that it just blows my mind. Like,
I mean, it's not even, like, you're thinking too far back. Shovel Knight is about 5-6 years old. When it came out, it was top dog, and there wasn't, like, much that compared to it. But now, like, everything that comes out is on that level, almost.
it's nuts.
Really kind of is.
Unreal Engine makes it easy, bro.
Hire this man!
Nintendo,
hire this man.
He's using Unreal Engine in any way he can.
Yes, it's they all clash.
Oh, I'm not gonna make the fucking bronze medal.
Yeah, the reason I mentioned that in that other server is because I was selling Ocarina Rando to that guy, and someone I fucking hate in that server, the moderator that I can't stand, the Nintendo fanboy, he's like, if you have a computer that can run the emulator, and it's like, dude, do you know who you're fucking talk to? Do you know what the fucking emulator is these days? A toaster can run an emulator because really talented people are developing them, and they can fucking run on anything.
I mean, fuck's sake, Project 64, yeah, it won't run randomizer, at least not like fucking co-op randomizer. Project 64 worked on my goddamn toaster 10 goddamn years ago. The one that could barely run TF2.
Like, maybe like 5-10 years ago, like when emulators are still kind of a new thing, and like it was like really amateur programmers making them. Like,
not
yeah,
not even that. You know, PS2 emulation, but anything up to, you know, 5th gen, pretty much no problem.
I meant like emulators like on PSP. Like a Super Nintendo emulator running on a PSP.
Okay, yeah, that shit. That was some amateur
Yeah, like that
shit.
would fucking chug. But like these days, like you can get like a flawless emulator on about anything, just because like people understand so much more about how to get these things to work and optimize them.
Check this shit out. I got a new missile. Let's test it out on one of these assholes down here. Fucking Macross on that shit.
Fucking Macross missile spam. It's great.
Oh, did you use the Atano Circus?
Oh, fuck yeah, I did. They even all go in different directions if you launch a bunch at once.
It's a very pretty destruction.
It is. So each missile cap is 5 little missiles that all spiral together, and all of the 5 little missiles have a trail, and you can launch multiple missiles at once if you hold the lock-on button.
Sounds fucking cool.
I need to unlink my guns. A linked gun's a bad idea.
I love these other planets that are in this star system with their wacky fucking hazards. Oromine 2.
There's one that has like a disease that makes you see twice and then you melt into goo or something.
Yeah. Oromine 2, an uninhabited wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and seismic upheavals. So, nuclear fucking firestorms and also earthquakes. Twin Tabula. A model for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the double vision fades, you die! That's Zebus, that's Talonford, there's another planet here. Billium. Quarantine World! A sentient is rife with Mineralis, a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. That's nice to know. God, knowing the pirates, they were probably thinking,
That's a great idea. We should do it. We should take that one and make it better.
we should send a couple of fucking drone cast slaves over there, see if we can catch the fever on them, if they quarantine them in capsules and then shoot those capsules into other planets and spread the fucking disease.
I've gone about this all wrong.
We would weaponize the fucking global exterminator virus that is sentient, by the way. It is a living virus. It's aware.
I always love this bit because of exactly what you're doing.
Hell yeah, brother.
Reading all the stupid lore.
No,
using
look at
the locked doors as a hall of mirrors.
Oh.
They ricochet. It's like one of the few rooms in the whole game where you can get a perfect ricochet from both ways.
I think everyone did that.
Grab the super missile, you jackass. I hate you. Is super missile mandatory in this game? I feel like it is.
Yeah, you need it for some of the artifacts.
Right.
What the fuck?
Good one. Amazing.
I got stuck. You heard like the jump noise, didn't you?
Nah, I have both the streams muted.
Well, I double jumped and I just kind of got stuck. And, like, it made the sound, but I didn't go up.
He sniff, he snorf.
This is what I do.
Grass grows, sun shines, and brother, I'm like a nature. Alright, where's this fucking at?
Thank you!
Bless you.
Thank you!
Bless you. That was a tremendous sneeze. Oh, he's like a kilometer out. Where is he?
Bitches.
I like how they ragdoll when you kill them with missiles.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the pirates.
It really is just Halo.
You're Halo.
Galo.
Yeah. That's why.
Are you suggesting I'm wrong? Because I watched Manthony die quite a few times. I saw his chief fly just like those pirates do.
He flops around a lot.
Can't flop if I fucking obliterate you.
Alright, flak turrets.
That guy just fell down. He just flopped on his fucking face and exploded.
I always thought that the Prime 1 pirates were weird.
Why?
They just like... My first, like, Metroids are the 2D ones, so in my head, pirates...
He's used to lobsters.
Yeah, they look like lobsters. So, Prime Pirates... I don't even... What do they look like?
They kind of got like a bug lobster look.
They're weird. I don't think I actually, like, know anything to compare them to.
It's interesting because, like, if you look in the manual, there's art of, like, the more Zebesian style pirate. And these guys still have Zebesian influences because they have, like, the lobster claws.
Do they? I thought they had, like, hands.
No, they got hands. Cap's totally wrong.
Yeah, the Prime 2 ones resemble the classic design, but Prime 1 ones they're a new thing.
I think there's a model in the
That's
game
what I'm
data.
thinking of, yeah, there was, like, an unused model. And it's in the... That's what I think of. In the manual art, there's art of...
Of that model.
What the... Did I go backwards? I did.
Yeah, you did.
Talking about lobsters.
Don't hurt Nancy.
Don't eat Nancy.
Gonna pinch your nose. Nancy's a pound mate. The stream doesn't like it when you get near the bamboo.
Bamboo.
Even the game doesn't like it when you get near the bamboo.
Bamboo.
You can't freeze these Metroids. How are you gonna kill it, Cap?
You can't. You gotta detonate the entire sector, Cap. You gotta go in yourself and blow it up.
I do like how they worked around that for the early game Metroids by making the wave beam an energy weapon. So you just basically overfeed it until it fucking pops.
They even grow.
Yeah.
Oh,
That asshole thought he was slick.
that pirate went on a ride through that room. Why do you bother scanning the orange blips?
Because it's cool.
And you get to read cool stuff. Good sci-fi
But-
writing.
He doesn't read them though. He just he scans the orange blip and then immediately gets off of it.
Because it's fun. The sound effects for scanning are nice. Sounds fun.
I mean, I'm not like reading them in depth, but I've read them so many times that the second I see the text, it kind of like
It's in his brain.
yeah, basically. And also, I just don't like missing scan logs.
Nuki, are you big into like dogfighting games, or is that not really your thing?
It's not really my thing. Like I can enjoy a good dogfighting game, but it's not really like a favorite genre of mine.
This is more Cap's speed then.
Hell yeah, brother.
Plus, you get to turn into a fucking mech. I get that shipped this mission in the middle of it.
I wonder if there's any like hard-tard dogfighting games.
Oh,
What do you mean hard?
As in like shit that I like. It's like stupid hard.
Ace Combat. I think I've never played Ace Combat, so I wouldn't know.
Ace Combat has hard difficulty modes, yes. But like,
I wonder
it's
if
not.
it'd be like fun.
They're not hard by default though.
You a Corvette? Yeah, you are. Get ready to fucking get shit on, nerd.
What the fuck's in that tube?
A dead pirate.
That's more than just a dead pirate.
It was gonna be an elite, but he like fell apart.
It's like Quake Gibbs.
Hunter Metroid DS. They tried to tell us, bros. They knew it was coming.
They tried to do it again in 3, but that ended up not being right.
Yeah, tank holds the remains of Experiment 7526, conversion of elite, unsuccessful. So yeah, they fed him. Yeah, he's got the crab claw.
Yeah, crab claw, but like the actual.
I think what they did here is they just reused the assets and scaled them up to like use them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think on Boundary Break they talk about that. He talks to some anonymous ex-Retro employees about it. I think maybe. I don't know. I might be talking that out my ass.
What'd he say now? Educate me.
That tube, that claw in the tube, is just a bit of the old crab lobster pirate model that they didn't use, but they're like, well, we've got this asset, we can stick it in a tube.
Mm-hmm. I thought that energy tank was a Metroid for a second.
It's because there's a Metroid right there.
Alright, Milky, I'm about to unlock the anime, and I need you at least to bear witness.
Sure.
Ugh, I thought my emulator crashed there for a minute.
What happened? I was watching Man.
It like froze up when I opened this door.
Look at this shit. Look at this cool shit. The fucking verniers on the fucking ship like move around as you move the stick. Yeah, I know how this...
Verniers are fucking cool.
The mech design in this game, very good, even though there's only one mech.
I imagine collecting flux is what makes you anime out.
Yeah, it builds normally, but you also grab it by just doing damage. God, why do they make this shit so far out?
To build anticipation to play with your new toy.
Strike mode, double tap movement keys to dash in that direction. Dashing will automatically evade closing missiles. Dashing reduces thruster capability. Look at this fucking shit! It's so good! Zip, zoom, motherfucker, we're going around!
You're schmoving like broccoli head man in my.
Look at okay, look at the animation when you transform back when you're going sideways. That fucking spin! Oh!
I'm gonna need to check this game out. This sounds like my shit.
I'm watching
really
Anthony
does.
like blow a load.
I mean, me and Anthony do share very similar tastes in big
Mechs.
stuff and cool transforming robot bullshit. So,
Yeah, it's gonna have the bad.
Oh, good night, Wendy.
Good night.
Wendy, how dare? Why can't you hang with us?
Because he lives in the time zone and he sleeps like a normal person.
Oh, that's so lame. Good night, Wendy.
Alright, Milky, look at this shit. I'm gonna clown on at least one of those big frigates. It's gonna happen. Where the fuck are they? I can't lock onto them yet. Oh, there they are.
Use all your flux. How are you gonna walk on it when you can't even feel your robot mode?
We'll get rid of this little asshole first. In strike mode, missiles can lock onto multiple targets. Alright, yeah, okay. I need to... just need to clown on this guy first to get a lot of flux. Okay, I got flux. Now look at this anime bullshit right here when I let go of the button.
Sweet.
It's so cool.
You're like a hive of angry bees.
And your bees are missiles.
God, that shit's so good! Kill these missiles, build up a little flux. I took a lot of damage from some of that stupid bullshit. There was something around here.
Do missiles have like a
Ammo?
yeah.
Not in strike mode. These missiles are infinite. They just use a lot of flux.
I see.
There's gotta be a little craft around here somewhere. Okay. Getting this close is a bad idea, but I want to build up some flux.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're about to be dead. You're gonna go, oh!
Yeah, my shields are going way down. Ah, these are the assholes I wanted to see.
That was always one of my favorite things about these robots in Metroid Prime is how they have like machine guns, and it's like the only like gun-like gun in the game that like shoots bullets, and they barely even tickle Samus.
Free the Metroids from the zoo!
Oh god, I'm gonna fucking lose this mission because I haven't been shooting out the torpedoes and the fucking carrier's gonna get shat on.
You want the pirate, not me. Leave me alone. Man, this is such a kick-ass mix of the fucking Turian theme.
I thought it was original. Is that Turian?
Yeah.
Which game?
Yeah. Phase on Mines, I don't know what Cap is, but I know Phase on Mines is a really slowed down remix of something.
Yeah, I'm talking about the pirate battle thing. It's a variation of the Turian theme, because that's the pirate theme.
What game's Turian? Because they have different, like...
Wait, not Turian, not Turian, Criteria, I'm stupid.
Oh.
I don't know why I said Turian. I'm tired. I have brain worms. Honk. Yeah, I did like 10 damage. Stupid fucking gun.
Was that your ship or their ship that just...
That was their ship. Our ships are round and shaped like round things. Their ships are harsh and angular and shitty. That one's about to blow up too. I don't need to shoot it.
Hey Metroid, wanna come out? Now I'm gonna play my favorite game. Stand in the door and watch the pirates get killed.
Oh.
Oh, look at him go.
There's a pirate up there getting fucking owned.
Yeah! buddies are helping. Like, oh shit, Jim!
Oh, that was weird. As soon as the level ended, there's just a massive, really loud explosion sound.
Hold.
What's happening?
I'm watching. I let the pirates out. I let the Metroids out of the tank. Oh, that one ate so much it popped.
Like it died because it ate too many pirates?
Yes!
I've seen that happen a couple times. You get in on the shit. Captain the good part of the game.
Get over here. Come feed this Metroid.
Someone sent me DM on the
I don't think he knows how to get down to you, Cap.
Dodge from missiles. Smart.
For a minute there, I thought you might have taken splash damage from your own missile, and I remember this isn't Quake. This isn't Doom.
What are you doing, Cap? Are you trying to snipe out that fucking pirate?
He's not dying. What the fuck?
That Metroid is also having a good time.
He's partying hard.
I'm wondering how it's not dead yet. Don't they usually pop if they try to go through the door?
They have to, like, actually try and get through the door.
Well, he's trying.
No, is it like they have to physically try and go through the hole? Time to fight Thardus.
I love Thardus.
TARDIS.
Thardus is surprisingly cool for a boss that's a big pile of rocks.
I think Thardus is, like, really annoying. Like, I think Thardus is too long. He has a shitload of health, a shitload of phases.
Cap, Strike Suit Zero is on the Switch if you're interested in playing it on a console.
I will check that shit out.
The director's cut, let's see. Looks like the director's cut is the one that's on the Switch, so I don't know how much of it, because it's a weird stealth sequel, I don't know if it's like, you're gonna miss any shit, but who cares about the fucking plot? You're a big mech and you shoot shit. Also, you know, it's got music by the guy who did Homeworld's music, so great fucking tunes. Actually, I want to see. Let's see.
Hang on a second. Look at that save point. Look at the middle of the pad that you just saved on.
Yeah.
The thing's misaligned.
No. Step in it and look between, like, Samus's boots as she stands on it.
Oh,
you see
there's
that
a fucking...
right fucking square?
There's an emulator error there, absolutely. There's a weird white square. I think it's one of the particles from, like, the save station, but it's, like, emulator jank.
Oh, yeah.
It's the particles, like, stopping.
Yeah, I see it. It's, like, right between her feet.
Mm-hmm. Also, the light was misaligned from the rest of the pad.
So, if I'm guessing correctly, that means Cap is playing the Switch version of the Metroid Prime trilogy right now.
What? No. Oh, you're making a joke.
Yes.
Do you need thermal? Oh, okay. You just missed it the first time somehow.
Because he can't walk onto it. He was relying on the wiggly beam to hit the right thing.
The wiggly boy. Kevin, remember how busted the wave beam is in Dreadnought?
It's so good.
Do you ever play Metroid Dreadnought, Milky?
Yeah, I didn't play it seriously because, like, it's so overpowered that, like, I'm never gonna, like, find any challenge in any Doom map with it.
That's the fun. You know?
That's the fun of it. Yeah,
it's the fun of. I like it the best in, like, actually, like, really, like, it goes really good with Back to Saturn X, not just aesthetically, but because Saturn X is so fucking hard. It kind of bounces out and just becomes, like, moderately challenging when you're... you got clowned on by birds. When you're, you know, the goddess of death that is Samus Aran, it's like... fun to just to clown on this crazy shit.
It's what if Samus was in Doom and then she kicks Doom's ass? It's great.
Okay, so in Back to Saturn X level 1, there's a weird secret where you can get the super shotgun in level 1, but doing it unleashes a horde of like 10 revenants, like fucking 6 cacodemons, a bunch of mancubi all over the level, and they like home in on you. I'm gonna see if I can, like, I always like I trigger that trap, but I immediately beeline to the exit when I play like normal vanilla. I'm gonna see if I can't like defeat that trap as Samus Aran.
Fuck up
It's
my
not a doubt in my
job.
mind you can.
I went through all of Doom 2 with Dreadnought, and it was fucking phenomenal.
Vanilla Doom 2 with Dreadnought has got to be like a fucking cakewalk. All right, let's
It
see.
is. It's really funny.
I think Vanilla Doom 2 is also what I played Dreadnought on.
It's just funny how she just fucking breaks everything. Not just the combat encounters, but also like the platforming.
Yeah, because Doom has no platforming, so the fact that she can space jump is a big deal.
Where the fuck is Dreadnought at? Where's M? Where's M in the alphabet?
Before O.
LMNOP.
I found it. Metroid Dreadnought version 1. The only fucking version that exists.
See, I think there's a fucking item down here.
It should be an E-Tank, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah. Fucking get in the hole, Samus. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I need to turn this volume down. It's really loud. It's hurting my ears, the menu noises.
What happens, I wonder, if you stand underneath one of the floating ice chunks and get crushed?
They just sit on your head until you move out of the way.
Activity. Discord does not like picking up GZD.
I never had a problem with it.
I have to constantly re-add it through the. Quit sneezing! Holy shit!
I can't help it.
How many cat hairballs are shoved up your nose right now?
All of them.
Like, how many times are you gonna fall in this frozen fucking lake?
All of them.
Fuck this, I'm gonna do a better Metroid stream.
Fuck you.
Oh, I need a. Give me a minute. I need to get like auto aim off and mouse look on.
There.
I like
See?
the Doom-ass rendition of a...
I
Oh,
saw.
that is kind of weird.
Let's see, mouse options. Always mouse look on. There we go. Get that spazer beam.
Spazzer.
Should probably equip that because it's. Oh no! I'm gonna. This is because it's back to Saturn X. I'm gonna get the chainsaw right here. I'll have a shotgun.
You mean the Doom cannon.
The Doom cannon. It's not actually that great. I kind of don't like it.
Yeah, but it is funny that they put that there.
I need a fucking crosshair if I'm gonna be playing with fucking auto aim off.
So what is this? Just a shotgun in the arm cannon?
Yeah.
Yep. It's the Doom shotgun, the 7 pellet linear spread, and then when you charge it, it's the super shotgun blast. But because you have to charge for a super shotgun blast, it's kind of fucking worthless, and you're better off just using the fucking...
Beams.
I can't jump! I have to turn jumping on!
The real fun of the Doom cannon is when you hit the beam combo and turn it into the fucking chainsaw arm from that goofy goddamn shitpost video.
There we go.
Samus
Now I'm
Return of Samus Returns her onto her blood.
Yeah.
I love that video. Term even made a fucking like version of that video in Dreadnought. And we got the wave beam. It's over. It's over. We got the wave beam. I won the election. I love the fucking Dreadnought wave beam. It's so crazy.
I love how fast it shoots.
I know. Milky, look at these dumb assholes. You ready for these guys to get clowned on? Boom.
Alright, I got enough missiles to deal with fucking Thardus now.
Oh, I can absolutely deal with that fucking secret trap now because I have a fucking power bomb.
Better
Yeah, you're
shit.
busted in Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Just charge up the beam and the Arachnotron ceases to move.
Alright. Gonna gather up some shit and then trigger that trap. And I ain't talking about the trap in Doom. Well, talking about the trap on Twitter. Because I'm gonna trigger him. Gonna tell him traps are not gay. He's gonna get mad.
Traps are super fucking gay.
See, I've already done it. He's mad at me.
I wonder what Zorg had to say on this subject.
He'd say traps are not gay.
A trap has a penis. Therefore,
It's a feminine penis.
yeah, but it's still a penis.
I trust Zor on all things weird and anime.
Alright, you ready for how esoteric and stupid this secret is, Milky? That panel right there that's flashing, you shoot it, and I don't know if it's actually going to trigger because fucking that's not a hit scan. It triggered. It opens up the wall right here. This wall here is normally a wall. Step onto here. Oh god, so many missile tanks. I'm gonna...
Literally about to fucking die. Got Paul's now.
So I go down here, and crossing that line def, oh god, triggers a bunch of revenants to show up. I don't know. I don't have power bombs. I picked up a power bomb, but I don't have a power bomb.
That's
Weird. Well, there's a power bomb right there, so let's just grab that. I also don't remember... Okay, I remember how to use power bombs now. So now I just need to wait for these asshole revenants to spawn in. Fucking gone. Let's plasma beam these bitches. That trap is a fucking nightmare in vanilla because you have to deal with like fucking 8 revenants at once, and it unleashes more shit back in the main level. Like down here in the exit to the trap, there's another fucking revenant. Let's get a good beam.
I like the missiles in this game.
And there's a fucking pain elemental.
Missiles from Metroid in general are cool. One of my favorite things about playing AM2R is just how good it feels to just spam your fucking missiles at something.
Oh, when you mash the shit out of that button.
Mm-hmm.
Look, more fucking revenants out by the exit. Unless you haul ass directly to the fucking exit when you do that fucking trap, you are boned. Like, this level does not have enough resources in vanilla for you to fucking deal with this shit. I'm about to die again.
What if you UV Tyson it?
Then you gotta haul ass. I'm about to fucking die.
Wait, remind me, is killing all monsters a requirement for UV Tyson?
Yes.
Berserk packs are allowed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, berserk packs are allowed. Pistol, punch, and chainsaw.
I may or may not be thinking about doing UV Tysons.
You fucking better. What are you gonna start with, Doom 1?
Probably. I don't know. I don't like Doom 1 as much as I should.
Because it's not... It doesn't have the variety.
Oh, Well, at least use Knee Deep in Dead to like get a feel for what you're doing.
Yeah, do Knee Deep in the Dead at least.
Yeah, see if I can't take out some Bruiser Brothers and Pinkies.
The artist's skill.
I got the Ice Beam, which fucking sucks. I don't like it in this mod.
You almost just got chain gunnered as Samus.
Yeah, chain gunners are actually like the hard counter to Samus in this mod because they push you back and you'll get like shoved up against the wall and you can't move while they chain gun your ass.
You take knockback Super Metroid style in this
You do.
mod?
Like, I'm not gonna let any of this shit hit me because I'm about to die, but
Yeah. I'll just keep an eye out for it.
super missile, I actually. Pick that up. Here, I have an E-Tank now. I don't know if these guys are going to trigger it, actually. I'm just going to kill them.
Take an Imp Fireball for me.
It might just be hit scan attacks that do it, because like I don't really notice it anywhere else besides chain gunners.
Alright, well next time you see like a chain gunner or something... What the fuck is that?
It's like an overshield, essentially. See how my health bar is blue now?
Mm-hmm.
That particular E-Tank gets fucking overcharged.
Yeah, Metroid Dreadnought, it doesn't have like a...
Armor.
Chain gunner there, stand perfectly still and...
It's a little slower because I'm wearing the suit. I'm fucked. But you saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw a little bit.
Let's see if these guys can't do it. There we go, yeah. It's a lot more noticeable when you don't have the armor. Yeah, fucking Dreadnought lets you clown on this game. This is like a decently tough level in vanilla, but this is fucking nothing.
Literally standing there to demonstrate enemy knockback. Still being fine, having all these missiles just blow. You know what part of it is? A lot of it is, actually.
Huh.
Enemies are dropping pickups.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure Doom Guy would have a lot easier time if he just got a stim pack shat out of every imp he killed.
He gets bullets at every shotgun guys.
Yeah, but shotgun bullets also aren't missiles.
Whee!
Andy doesn't have the fucking busted ass wave beam either.
I hate that I'm sleepy because I'm trying to like stay up way past like dawn so I can start correcting schedule, but I keep getting tired around this time when call's about to end.
You can't get tired, not when I'm clowning on Mac to Saturn X. Oh, Milky, you ready to see a bunch of dudes get shat on?
Uh-huh. That's a lot of carrying.
That's a lot of carrying. You can't even get away with that in fucking Vanilla Doom with the rocket launcher.
Yeah, because the rocket launcher isn't a super missile launcher.
Let's Ice Beam these assholes so I can show off how much the Ice Beam sucks.
Ice Beam's cool.
It's cool, but it's not like actually good.
I mean, a frozen enemy can't hurt you.
I guess.
It's good for crowd control.
It is, actually. I just noticed that. It's got like a bit of splash damage that won't like perma-freeze people, but it will like kind of stun them. It shoots a little faster than I remember it going, even.
Yeah, it doesn't have the prime speed where it's just like...
What's it like when you get charged? It's fucking worthless. Yeah, the charge beam for the fucking ice beam sucks. Use the spazer.
Ooh.
Is it time? I think it's time for the best fucking weapon in the mod. Let me pick it up real fast.
What do you consider the best weapon in the mod?
The long beam.
Oh yeah, it's like a real
Long boy.
It is dead ass. It's the Quake railgun, but you can shoot it even faster, so it's even better. There's no reason to use any other weapon besides the long beam.
Except for the wave beam that you keep talking up.
The wave beam's better in certain situations, like large crowds, because it pierces dudes. I think this pierces too.
No, wave beam doesn't pierce dudes. It just has a lot of spread, so it goes all over the fucking place.
And its damage is just kind of like busted. It does a lot more damage than it should.
Plasma's really good because it's, you know, the fucking prime plasma, so even though the range is shit, it does stupid good damage and it pierces enemies.
Like here, look at this, Milky. This like it insta-gibs fucking zombie men and shotgun guys. The long beam is just as busted in the wave beam in different ways.
Yeah, long beam's damage is ridiculous. The instant gib is powerful, and when you charge shot it, it can instant give, you know, pretty weak mid-tier guys like chain gunners and shit.
It insta-gibs fucking chain gunners. It doesn't gib them, but it kills them. It insta-kills chain gunners with a normal shot.
I imagine the charge beam's just the same thing, but
Just
stronger.
bigger, like here. There.
Nice. 2-shot a man you buy with it.
One charge shot, 2 shots to fucking get one of them assholes, arachno butt.
Holy shit. That imp got the super missile crushed out of him.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to go back into that room that opened up behind me because there's the BFG secret in there.
This isn't the BFG.
No, I think the BFG is beam missile combos. I'm gonna trigger all this shit at once. Yep. Alright, you ready to see some fucking obliteration?
Do the fucking wave beam combo.
Yup, it's exactly what I'm gonna show him. I want to get in here with
The
them.
lag buster.
Nice.
I'm gonna unleash all the shit again by picking up this. It should be spawning in. Oh, I haven't picked up the key, that's why. It straight up lags the game. On my fucking GTX 1080, it lags the game. There's so much shit.
Yeah.
Do you have all the beam combos or just this one?
All of them.
Yeah, the beam combos are just like...
By my missile indicator, you can see I have the energy converter now. So let's see. I haven't really experimented with the other beam combos. That's just a big shot with splash damage.
I want to see the return of Samus chainsaw.
Yeah,
Oh,
the dude can.
I need to pick up more missiles for that. I need at least 5 to initiate it. God damn it. There's no missiles anywhere now.
What's the
that
yellow and red icon down at the bottom of the screen?
Oh, those are my keys. Yeah, that's my keys. Card keys are like triangles, and I think skull keys are like T's.
Mm-hmm.
You have any missiles for me? I'll do it at the start of the next level, because this level is literally like 2 rooms from being over.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go in there. I have no idea what my max missile cap is right now because I've picked up so many fucking missile tanks already. I think it goes up to 255. Alright, you ready for some shit, Milky?
Pick up those missile expansions in there.
Hold on a second.
Are you doing fucking chainsaw beams?
Yeah, the alt fire. It has an alt fire where it can shoot lasers from the chainsaw.
Yes.
So it's not just a chain. Forever until I fucking stop using it. It kicks ass. It's not the best weapon in your arsenal, but like also it's really fucking fun.
I imagine the actual chainsaw part of the chainsaw is just Doom Chainsaw.
Yeah, just a different sound effect.
Alright, that's enough Metroid Prime for me. I'm just gonna chill